woman I love is named Ramona. She kinda looks like Tempest Storm, and she can dance like a little Egypt. She works down the snake farm. Snake farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake farm, it pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile house, snake farm. Ramona's got a keen sense of humor. She got a tattoo down her arm. It's of a python eating a little mouse, wearing a sailor hat that says Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. I asked Ramona how come she works there. She says, well, it's got its charm. There's nothing to do in the winter now, then some kid gets bit at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something. This is a sing-along. Really. It goes Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. It ain't exactly kumbaya, but being a music fog, it ought to be perfect. Help me now, be on TV. It said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Getting into it now. Well, Ramona likes malt liquor and a band from Wales that's called The Alarm. She said she cried when they broke up. She still plays the record that's a Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Sometimes Ramona calls me up and says, come on down here, it's getting warm. And she runs everybody off. We, it's Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Help me now. I said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Thank you very much.
When I'm with you, it's so amazing. I never knew love could taste so sweet. Yeah, you're all I need. Yeah, you're all I want. I can't beat this feeling, let's get it on.
On
So why does it feel so doggone right? Gotta stay clean in the daytime. But baby, just wait until tonight. Yeah, you're all I need. Yeah, you're all I can't beat this feeling. Let's get it on. Yeah, 'cause we're flying higher than the mountains, higher than I have ever been. You've got me feeling like a hero when I'm fucking on heroin. Fucking on heroin. Fucking on heroin. And we're fucking on heroin tonight, tonight. Yeah, we're flying higher than the mountains, higher than I have ever been. And you've got me feeling like a hero. You're fucking on heroin. Fucking on heroin. On heroin. Okay, is it rolling? Yeah. Grab my terry fold flaps. Grab my flappy folds. Grab my terry folds. Grab my foldy flaps. Hey, touch my foldy flaps. Grab my terry folds. Grab my foldy holds. Grab my terry flaps. In my terry folds. Grab my terry flaps. You gotta touch 'em. My terry folds. Grab my terry folds. Touch my holdy flaps. Take a big flap. Take my foldy flaps. My terry folds. My foldy holds. And my terry flaps. Gotta grab my terry flaps. Grab my terry flaps. Squeeze my holdy folds. Hold my goldy folds. Grab my foldy folds. Grab my terry flap holds. Grab my terry folds. Hold my foldy folds. Hold my terry folds. Hey, did you ever wanna hold a terry fold? I got one right here. Grab my terry flap. Squeeze it. Grab it, squeeze and tug on my terry flap. Hey, I wanna take you to the terry fold dance. Wanna come with me? You can grab my holdy folds. Squeeze them tight. You son of a bitch. Suck my holdy flappy folds. Lick my flappy foldy holds. My terry flaps in your mouth. Suck my flaps, you piece of shit. Fuck you. You stupid dumb motherfucking bitch. Hey, grab my terry flaps. Gonna eat those toldy folds. I got a couple of terry fold flaps. I got a flappy foldy flap. I'm gonna go take you to food. Gonna eat, then we're going to the terry fold dance. You and me, we're gonna go to the terry fold place. It's gonna be a night out. Gonna have a real fancy time. I don't know. Should I do it again?
Good morning. Welcome to ClusterF. fixing to hold your toady folds for the next 3 hours. Ned your head tomorrow morning, 7:45. Oh, I got to text Brandon see if he can do a bar show. We need to do a bar show.
I feel weird even inviting Ryan after the incident.
But just don't give him 10 gummies. Just don't do that.
We're to take home.
It's like he wasn't even on the bar show for the last 2
He
hours.
didn't say a word.
Which is so un-Ryan-like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so no more gummies for Ryan.
I think me and Lauren got a winter costume.
Oh, yeah? Just come up with
We
one?
got it. We got it.
Really?
You going to keep it a secret?
Oh, for sure. And normally I'm just, show up and be like a prisoner or whatever.
Tear my room apart back there. And
Yeah, just
Looking for a costume.
crappy costume. But I actually got one that I like. Do I wait till people? I usually get here early. Do I wait till later?
To make your entrance?
Yeah, I gotta. I'm thinking so.
Oh, God. That did.
We're just gonna be Trace and Lauren for the first half hour. Then we're gonna go get our
I got you.
awesome costumes
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that's fine. I was thinking if you're not showing up till late, it's like, oh, man, we can't have everybody showing up late. Then got to get there at a decent time. That's the worst is, waiting for people to show up because everybody wants to be late.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're like, there's a few years it'd be like 9:30 and I'm like, this is so lame, and I'd be looking for lights, and then all of a sudden everybody would just come.
I'm walking down to the edge of the hallway, looking out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody coming to my party?
Looking for headlights. Somebody's coming to my party.
Got invited to a few other ones.
Because you're so popular.
I know, I'm
Lauren,
so
you're
cool.
so popular.
Was that at Buddy's?
No.
For the Lauren and Trace and Lauren Halloween party?
Do they have a Halloween party at Buddy's?
I think the 25th.
Oh, there you go.
I think so.
You can try out your costume there.
I don't know. We haven't been to Buddy's in a long time.
But you went last night.
No, we went
You look like you went somewhere.
Monday. Monday was the first time in months we've been to Buddy's.
Where'd you go last night?
We can go nowhere.
You stayed at home.
Stayed
Stayed
home
at
and got
home,
drunk.
getting sauced. Here's
Yeah.
footage. Here's footage of the Louvre robbery.
I don't think you can show it.
Ah, damn it.
Our TV, it was working yesterday. So we just left it on. I said, just leave it on overnight so it'll just be on. And then we come in this morning and it's off. I did buy a TV
So we
yesterday,
got a TV,
though,
so-
but I didn't have a chance to
So
put it up yet.
The problem will be remedied shortly.
Who helped us get that? Dave Primavera? Town and Country.
Crystal Gale?
No, it
No?
was either one of those. I'll look it up.
Yeah, but
What
look
is
it up.
that? 32-inch TV?
30. Oh, that one, yeah, it was 32 or 5. The one I got's 35.
Looks like 32. I would know. I won my kindergarten estimating contest.
Did you?
I did.
What was it? What were
Well,
you?
I didn't. I didn't make it. I didn't make it big time. I just got out of. I was the best in my class. And then they took you out and gave you bigger things to estimate, and I never got a call back from that.
What
But
kind of deal
You
is
weren't
that?
in the Catholic Church, were you?
Wow. Estimating cock sizes? Is that what you're trying to say?
They took us out and had us estimate bigger things.
Trace is the
Oh,
best
boy.
estimator in
Oh,
school.
boy.
He's so good at it.
6'7".
So what is it? I don't even understand the concept of an estimating contest. It's like, hey, we're having an estimating contest.
I don't know. I was in
They do that all the time at different things, you know. You have estimate the amount of the jelly beans in the jar for Easter stuff. You know, they do that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah, but that's like a contest where you're given different things.
There
Maybe
was
it was
an
a math
estimating
class.
contest, I swear, through the whole school in my elementary school. And it was like little things about like
sizes?
6, 7 inches long that we guessed in the class. And I won in my class, and then they took us out and they had bigger things.
And you were not.
Not Cox. She's trying to put Cox in my. But it was just, like a.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know why he doesn't get it.
No, I didn't ask for a complete explanation of it. I was just saying it's like an unusual contest. That's all I said. That's all I said. That's kind of unusual. I've never heard of an estimating contest.
We had an estimating contest.
And you were semi good at it.
I was best in my class.
You washed out. Once you got to the big time, you washed
Once
out.
I got big time.
Couldn't cut it in the big leagues of estimating, buddy.
Dave Primavera, thank you. Yes, it was Dave Primavera. That's what I thought.
Appreciate it.
Emerson Johnson subscribed for 76 months. Thank you very much, Emerson Johnson. And Killa JP for 55 months. Thank you, Killa JP. Here's your woo.
Well, I can't show you the Louvre robbery, but I'll just describe it real quick. They've got like 5 seconds of some kind of footage, security camera footage, and it shows the guy escaping. It's broad daylight. It's like not even at night.
What are you talking about? What robbery?
The Louvre robbery where they stole the crown jewels in France. So you what?
I've never heard of it.
We talked about it, didn't we?
I think he showed remember they had the ladder that went up? They had a truck with a ladder on it.
A ladder truck.
Where'd they get that? Did they steal it?
I imagine they would have to steal it. You can't rent it. That would obviously be traced back to you. That somebody rented a ladder truck 6 hours before the Louvre robbery.
I don't know. You might be able to rent one with a fake ID.
And then it's been
but
days.
Then they know what you look like because you can't go into rent a truck wearing a mask. Go ahead.
Well, then they've had it. It's been several days, and then they've had it closed still. And people, that I guess you got to buy tickets ahead of time to go into there. And so people were showing up and it was closed. They had it closed still. It's like, just open that place up. The robbers are gone. And it was just a little area where they were stolen. I'm sure they've gone in and dusted for fingerprints in that one little area, or just close that little area off and open the stupid place up.
I gotta make it a big to-do.
I know. It's like,
they said they stole like $18 million worth of stuff. That's a lot of money right there.
That's a lot. Mm-hmm. I did work at, when I was manager at Beef O'Brady's, I set the alarm off one time, and I didn't know what the fuck to do, and they just called. And they're like, who are you? And I'm like, Trace. And they're like, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah.
Are you the one there robbing the place?
Are you getting robbed? And I was like, no. And they just like kind of, that was it.
Half-assed security service.
Half-assed security service.
It's horrible. Because they're supposed to ask you your password.
Supposed to have some kind of code word, yeah.
I had zero clue of nothing. It was just me there shutting down the whole restaurant. And I went out the front door and didn't lock it right and had to shake it. And when I was shaking it to try and lock it, it went off. And I ran back in. And there was a call on the line. I was like, all right, I guess I better pick this up. And they're like, oh, are you getting broken into? I was like, no. And they didn't really ask me.
Well, who set the alarm?
I did.
Oh, but you set the alarm, but you don't know the code to shut.
I don't know nothing. And I just get a call, and I'm like, oh.
So the alarm's still going off while you're talking on the phone?
Yeah. And they shut it off.
They shut it. Wow, they really good to those burglars.
Right?
Could you shut the alarm off, please? Immediately.
Also, working at Beef's, there's you wouldn't think you'd have this in a restaurant, but there's a kill switch or like a button. We have buttons in the kitchen to where if you're getting robbed, you hit them and call 911.
Really?
And it never failed that every new employee hits that button.
Like on purpose?
I just you fucking don't know what you're doing, and there's that big old button in front of you, and for some reason everybody fucking hit it.
Nobody ever told them.
Nobody ever thought when you hired somebody new to tell them not to hit that button, but gosh, humans and buttons, bro. Like, why? Why would you hit a button that you didn't know what the fuck it did? Everybody hit the button that they didn't.
I bet it was all guys, though.
Oh, yeah.
Girls
all
aren't
guys.
hitting the button.
Guys are button pushers.
And girls are, too. And there's something in some girl's bathroom where you push a button and it makes some crazy noise, and the girls all did it. Where's like a Rick's on the River or something. No?
I don't know what he's talking about. I never heard of it.
I'm pretty sure there's a button.
Oh.
And it says "Don't push me" or something.
Yes, there is. You're right. I have heard of it. I forgot about it.
What are you
It's
talking
something
about?
weird.
Ricks on the River button?
It's something
Inside the
weird.
girls' bathroom, it's like "Don't push me," and you push it, and it makes I think people outside can
Like
hear
some kind of
something.
alarm thing goes
some kind
off.
of thing.
And then everybody knows in the restaurant that you pushed
it.
Ink Spike says people are pretty stupid these days. They should probably keep an eye out on Facebook Marketplace for crown jewels for sale.
Yeah, that's true.
I imagine they have a whole ring of. There's probably multiple people that just. What do they say? They for the jewels they're gonna just melt them down, cut them up, and
melt down the gold,
they
cut
got
up the.
someone that does that, and that's how they get rid of them.
Gosh, living back in the old days.
I mean, you got to really slowly, though, right? You got to slowly try to sell those.
I don't even know who
don't
you
even-
said.
is it worth
Who's
it?
buying your bulk cut crown jewels? That's not going to
Spread
be
them out
suspicious.
around the world.
Around the world. I mean, is it even worth it?
I know.
You got them and you can't get rid of them.
Yeah.
Maybe there's, like you said, crooks are dumb. The crimes are getting dumber and dumber. And also, of course, they pulled this off maybe
Yeah, this
because
one not
the
yet.
museum security is getting dumber and dumber.
Gosh, back in the day, I could right now just fucking kill you, and all I would have to do is move like a state away. And I'd never get caught.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you just start
Depends
a
on
new
what kind of-
life.
How back in the day you're talking about? Like 50 years?
50, like
oh,
100
back
years.
in the day. Okay.
Back in the
years.
day, you just
They
kill.
said the old West, you
Yeah.
just walk in and kill people, then leave town. Ride
Just
off on
leave
your horse.
town.
Nobody
And
knows who
nobody
the
will
hell you
ever-
are. They got a drawing of you on a wanted poster. Nobody
a
knows. who the-
pencil drawing.
Yeah. Here's that Louvre robbery.
No, you can't show
I'm
it.
just going to describe it.
Oh, okay.
See, can you see? You can't really see, but they had the bucket truck parked at the second story, and then when they leave, look how slow it is. Can you imagine that? It's in broad daylight. That's going to be like the slowest.
He
What?
says he understands that we can't.
I'm gonna just keep going,
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway,
regardless of what anybody says.
I meant to say it's going incredibly slow.
Okay.
It's so they're going down like this, and there you can see people.
Why don't you just run down the stairs of the truck instead of lowering it?
I don't know. Run on the stairs in the museum.
No, isn't there the ladder, truck ladder?
No, I don't
Doesn't it
think you
have
can run
step?
down these steps. This
Oh.
is too steep.
Okay.
You kill yourself. But there's people all around. It's like in the
What?
daylight. You see like people jogging.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know it was in broad daylight. It looks like it's early morning, but people are out. You can see them.
Why didn't they do it at night?
They're slowly,
Nobody was out.
slowly. Yeah, there's cars, all kind of cars. The motorcycle going by.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's broad daylight.
So I wonder if these people were reporting it.
And then they look. There's people walking right by there. So and then they took off on scooters, Trace.
Ooh, like the ones you rent.
I don't know.
Like a
No,
real
no, like a
Movie.
probably a fast scooter. I think they took off on this, like a little
Skateboard.
non-motorized scooters. Yeah. Is that what they call them? Scooter. Which
I don't think
you
they're.
put one. What's the thing where you put one leg on it and you do it? Is that a scooter?
That's a scooter. Yeah.
non-motorized scooter. So I wonder if they'll get away with that.
You ever seen
Be
somebody
interesting to
trying to
see.
go down the road on a skateboard, like going to work?
Yeah.
And
Doesn't
you're
look
just-
like fun.
You're just like, I feel like walking would be more efficient. Skateboards are not like
Didn't you longboard to work a couple times?
longboards. A little bit different. They got bigger wheels and kind of cruise a little bit better. Skateboard, man, you put that on concrete and it's just like it seems so much worse than just trying to.
So skateboarding is really just for a skateboard park.
Yeah, and 10 years of skateboarding, you'll be able to be like, whoop. Like I've never been impressed by somebody skateboarding. I don't know if that's just me.
I mean, I'm sure it's really, really hard to do some of those tricks. Just not really into it. I don't really understand it. I'm going to spin the board 4 times. It's only been spun 3 times before in the world,
it's
but I'm going
not
to do it
worth
4. Yeah. not a big X Games guy. It's fine. I've seen it. You know, but I'm not.
Bicycling.
I don't usually tune it in.
Ride a bike. That's quicker.
Yeah, they had it on the news last night again about those e-bikes. People are seeing a lot of them in the ER, and they said there was just 3 of them, and we were like, oh no, they're going to start wanting to, what can we do about these roads and people driving and make things safer? It's like, it's not people's fault that are hitting them. It's the e-bikes. And they finally said it. He said, and all 3 accidents in the last so-and-so were all the people on the e-bikes' faults.
They said there's been 6 fatalities in the last, I can't remember the time frame, but 3 of those fatalities were e-bikes. It was a relatively short period of time.
Yeah.
So everybody's now, instead of pedestrian accidents, the e-bike accidents are going to crank up.
Because they just, they're crossing streets, and nobody's thinking coming up to a stop sign that there's going to be a e-bike comes zooming by you, and you pull up a little further when you get to a stop sign to see.
What is the deal with it's one wheel? You've seen the people on it, right? One wheel,
like a kind of hoverboard type looking thing.
It's like the wheel's like this big,
Yeah.
and you kind of put
You straddle it with your feet.
yeah.
And
those guys
those
are bucking,
like
man.
50 miles an hour or something like that.
Yeah,
You would die.
But it just like, I mean, I like riding dirt bikes, but those seem like if you just hit a rock, you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Like I saw racing. They race those at 70, 80 miles an hour on the straightaways. They race them, and I'm like,
on a track?
Yeah, on a track.
What are those things called?
I don't know.
I forget what they're called.
They're not a hoverboard.
The
they're
one wheel thingamajig.
The one wheel.
Can
deal.
I Google? What can I Google? One wheel.
I don't know. It was a couple years ago. I saw 2 guys going down 54 on those. And I was just amazed that they looked like pros on them, but they were going over, like side roads that, were like kind of gravelish,
Yeah.
And I was like, couldn't wait to get up to them because I wanted to see how fast they were going. And they were going about 30 miles an hour. I thought if they fall, they are gonna die.
It's a decent sized wheel, so I guess like a chip in the curb or like a rock wouldn't really affect it since it's such a big wheel. But
I mean, I thought they would die if they fell. I thought they were gonna fall into traffic because they were going like, how they could just move their body and the thing steers.
Yeah.
And they were just going and up 54, up toward. Oh, I was just like, what? It's crazy.
All fun and games.
Yeah.
Till you bit the dust.
Electric unicycle.
that's basically what it is.
They got electric.
But it's easier.
They got electric unicycle races, but I can't show them, so watch that later.
Hey, where's that remote? Let me.
This one?
Yeah, so I could turn it on and off
it's not
occasionally. It was.
Don't try.
It's on.
Yeah.
Just not on. Yeah, we got a new TV. It's coming.
We
It's
did
coming.
try to hook up the other little one this morning, but I don't know. Just
We
the,
couldn't figure it.
the screen came
looked
on,
like
but
it
it
All
was
the
didn't.
working.
icons came up.
Yeah.
How would that blows my mind. So that's feeding it with the icons. Well, why isn't it feeding the image?
I hope getting a new TV isn't something that we have to have someone come out and
How did we do
program.
that?
Pair it. It's
How we
got to
do
be
that? Do you
paired.
I don't know. Drew did it, I think.
You get the pair.
How do you put
situation.
We can YouTube pairing it and figure it out, I bet.
How do you put a TV up on a stand
who
thing
did that?
like that without? I mean, how do you do it while it's up there?
Yeah, I could do it easy.
I don't remember putting that up. Do you? Do you remember?
I
Putting
don't
that up?
know if we. I think Drew might have done it. I don't
Where'd
know.
this studio even come from?
How does it work?
Is this studio in my house?
Oh, I mean, this studio is almost 6 years, like 6 years old. What if stuff starts going bad? We'll just have to stop. We'll just have
Yeah.
to stop. Fletch, whatever, Fletch.
Killer
Have to
JP.
send out a smoke signal for Fletch.
No, I've been looking at boats.
I did unplug the HDMI. Killer JP.
Old broken down boats.
What?
To live on or what?
Yeah, like I got a little money with my tax income or whatever, and I'm thinking about buying an old shitty $1,000 boat
And doing what?
refurbishing it and selling it.
Please. Please. That would
That's
be
a
that would
lot.
be in your yard for 8 years.
No, I
the
could do it. I could do
refurbishing
it.
project that never. Then you'd haul it to the dump.
Well, I've always, you know how they have signs on the side of the road that say we buy junk cars.
You're gonna be
You
Tracy,
never
we
see
buy
a
junk
boat
boat.
one.
That's because people can't wait to get.
Because
rid
the
of
main
junk
thing
boats.
you gotta spend money on is a motor for it, and that's thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Right?
People also can't part with their old broken down boat that's been sitting in their yard for 15 years.
Yeah,
No.
they can't.
You know, I mean that they people. I see people all the time that I'm like, man, that boat's been broken down in the yard for 15 years. But if you went up to them and knocked on the door and was like, "I'll move that boat out of your yard for $100," I
They'd
guarantee.
say, "You know how much I paid
You know
for
how
that?"
much I paid for it? You know the deal.
I do know the
It's like,
deal.
and you're like, really, bro? Like, you're never going to use that fucking
Never.
boat.
They're never ever gonna use it,
Yep.
but they can't. They can't stop.
Well, I paid $1,500 for it 17 years ago. It's like, well, it's worth nothing now. It's worth $0.
Yep. They
buddy.
usually keep it in their yard until they have to pay someone to come haul it away. Crazy Horse USA subscribed for 58 months. I can almost not see that. 68 months. 68
Thank you
months.
very, very much.
And the Vampire Jeremy 73 months. And Dog Log 76 months.
76.
Thank you guys.
That's dedication right
I'm
there.
surprised the hype train didn't didn't pop up for that. Oh, now it says hype train incoming. That
You're
was-
right over there?
That was a little delayed there,
What was delayed?
where it says hype train. We're on a level 1 hype train.
Oh, we're already on a level 1 hype train.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you said hype train incoming.
Well, it said that. and
Bada
then it
bing,
said- yeah,
bada freaking bing.
hype train.
Ned in your
hype
head tomorrow
train.
morning. A bar show tomorrow night.
And a bar show. Whew. Are you gonna ask Ryan? or
Oh, I
no?
gotta text Brandon at the break. At the bridge,
Sean Raz gifted 2 subs.
level 1, 75%. Sean Raz gifted 2 subs. Thank you very much, Sean Raz. Dark Passenger subscribed for 46 months. Thank you, Dark Passenger. Kevin JK, 1,000 bits. Look out. Level 1 completed.
Just made that TV $10 cheaper. Thank you, Kevin.
Level 2, 20%. Woo! Emerson Johnson, 76 months.
How long?
How long?
How many months?
What did I say?
6, 7.
See, that'll... Like I was doing that to Bella last night when we were playing soccer. When it was 6 to 7. I was like 6, 7. You could tell she didn't like it. It's like,
yeah.
That'll ruin it when the adults start doing it. You take it over, the kids will hate it. They'll hate it. Level 2 completed. Crazy Horse. Oh, you got Crazy Horse. What do we got?
All of them.
I'm behind. Kevin JK, 2,000 bits. Taking us to
Thank you, Kevin.
taking us to level 3. Level 3, 0%. I hate seeing that 0%. It seems insurmountable. When
You'll
see that-
never get
when you
there.
see
There's
that-
no way.
You see that 0, you're like, oh my god. I at least like a 5 or a 10er. Hit that cowbell, buddy. Missed your calling.
Could have been a professional cowbeller. Is that what
Could
you're
have been a
trying to say?
professional cowbeller. Ned had a professional cowbeller on with him during the Bubba Paloozas at the end. Randy. Randy wanted to be cowbell guy, and I was like, sure. So he put on the wig, Oh, we got this picture. Oh, you can't. Nobody can see it. I got this one picture, and he's standing. It's Ned, and it's all red, and it's the band's behind me. And then there's this weirdo with long hair, and skinny guy, and it took me a long time to figure it out. I was like, oh, that's Cowbell guy. That's Randy. Looking like a total weirdo.
Why did he look like a weirdo?
It's just the way it was, kind of like a fisheye lens kind of deal. Like, that's like an apparition on stage with Ned. Oh my God, that's some terrible falsetto. Kevin JK 2000 bits, taking us to level 3, 64%. A much more comfortable number. Oh, Filthy Bastard, that reminds me of the ham bone. I want to play that. I laughed a lot at that last night. You ever seen the world's best ham bone player, Trey?
I have not.
Oh, well.
Ham bone? What the fuck's a ham bone?
See, I mean, the people can't see it, but they'll be able to hear it.
Is that a shmoo harp?
Ham bone?
The Jew harp or whatever?
No, the ham bone.
What's the spoons? Is it just called
It's
spoons?
worse. The
Kinda
spoons
like
is
that.
worse than ham boning. If you can believe it's worse than ham boning. Marissa 458 just subscribed for 50 months. Thank you, Marissa. Yeah, spoons is you get a couple spoons and you just clap them all over your body, on your legs and stuff. It's so stupid. Have you ever heard the song Spoon Man by Soundgarden?
No, I have not.
Spoon Man! and in the middle, there's this homeless guy that was famous for spooning in Seattle, where they were sound guys. So they had him. He was doing this. The whole song was about the Spoon Man, and then he comes in and he does a spoon. He does a spoon solo, Trace, in a rock and roll song, and it's terrible.
They have a drink in the Villages called Sex on the Square. It was named after some old people that got banging.
It's the Villages, man.
We got caught banging like behind the stage or something.
It's crazy up there, man.
It is.
People
I've heard.
Shadow Crypto gifted 2 tier 1 subs. Thank you, Shadow Crypto. I haven't seen like I've seen Shadow Crypto in a while.
Yeah. Haven't.
He said he heard the train from a distance on that way to work and had to catch that train.
Hop on, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you, Shadow Crypto.
I got a Justin Bieber algorithm going on my phone of him playing piano. I was impressed, I've never been... I was like, damn.
He doesn't even look like himself anymore,
I
right?
know, but he can play the piano. I was like, that's talent right there.
Level 4, 10%. He's a talented guy. I mean, and you almost, we have to kind of blame the parents, I think. Because when he was like...
Does he have parents?
Yeah.
I've never heard a word about his parents.
That may be part of the problem. When he was like 13, 15 years old, he was a superstar.
Yeah.
Were you there at the Jingle Ball or not?
I don't think so.
Okay, but when he came out, you got 10,000 girls going, screaming at the top of their lungs. He was
Him too.
He was adored.
Yeah,
I had to join in.
it.
I had to join in.
I might
Me
join
and
in a
Aaron,
little
me and Aaron.
bit. Yeah.
So just screaming. When you get that kind of adulation at that young of an age,
What do you do?
I think you become an egomaniac.
I don't think you can judge a person off of how they would respond to that. I mean, I think everybody.
I think you would have to have parents who are like, "Hey, no, you need to realize, you bring you down to earth a little." I don't think he had that. I think he was just worshipped by everybody, surrounded by yes men at 12 years old. That's probably not a good thing.
Do you? What do you do with your kid if your kid's 13? They're like the most fucking famous person in the world. Do you just cut it off? You say no, they can't be the most famous person in the world. What do you do? How do you approach that parenting style? Maybe not let your child become that famous at 13.
Yeah, I never want I used you kids for something, but
Yeah.
I always wanted to keep it just just, not. I didn't want you guys, I wasn't trying to get you guys to be famous or singers or anything, and I don't understand why a parent would want would want that for their child. Because it seems like all those
ruins you.
All those child stars are messed up.
But could you be a child star and it not be a big deal to where you're fucked up in the head if you didn't get like fucked by people? It seems like everybody in the industry is getting all these kids are getting fucked by like some.
That's true. I didn't think about that. It's all because they're raped. And so naturally they're all effed up.
I mean, it seems like that's what the industry was like. Every Nickelodeon, like that Drake and Josh, like the one kid. Not the fatter, funnier guy, but the other guy. He's like open about it. He's like, I was just getting raped by everybody. Like that, he comes out and says that a lot. He
does.
Drake and Josh.
I'm pretty sure.
He's just like everybody was fucking me. When I was
I didn't know that. I didn't know he came out and said that.
I'm pretty sure Justin.
Is anybody going to jail for that? I mean, that's not that long ago to where
there's a bunch of rich guys. Level 4, 10%, 30 seconds left.
What?
It's a bunch of rich guys, Hollywood guys. They don't go to jail. Go to jail.
Well, the one guy did.
P. Diddy, I think he did. I think he probably did Justin Bieber, and that's what. So you can't. How can you blame Justin Bieber?
No,
He's probably messed up in the head from Diddy.
Yeah,
he's adulated. Is that a word? He's adored. He's adored, but also he was raped, and it messed him up. And then he's acting out by throwing eggs at his neighbor's house. Big effing deal.
What's the one show? They have like. There's a guy in it that's very animated. The kids watch it.
Oh, iCarly.
iCarly, and there's that really animated, like a
really
physical
Walmart Jim Carrey.
Yeah. And word is he would have to stay all the time while the other girls were filming because the producers were trying to fuck the girls or whatever, and he was kind of like a decent guy, and he got blackballed from ever doing anything again in his career because he was trying to stand up for the girls because they were
really.
Which
I can see that. I can see that.
He was a decent. What do you call it? A physical, physical comedian. He wasn't bad.
I mean, in a better role, I could see, like you say, he's blackballed, but in a better role, I could see him being funny.
Yeah,
he was pretty funny for that terrible show.
It's the worst show.
Thank you for the hype train. Appreciate it. Thursday morning hype train.
Jerry Trainer. Have to look him up and see. Would it say he was blackballed?
Probably not. It's probably on the down low.
For the level of, he seemed decent, decently funny, to where you might have got a job after that show. How long was that show on? That show was on a long time, I think. 15 years.
Well, that guy's...
I don't know.
That guy's 48 already.
God, 48 years old. God, I'm about to die. How old am I?
Last night, I was looking up the Bare Naked Ladies, and I saw a picture of them, and they're all old and gray. And I'm like, it's weird when you see... Because I haven't seen the Bare Naked Ladies for 20 years, since their last video. And it's just like, oh, my God. How'd they get so old?
Yeah, I think I don't watch college football because I can't stand the fact that these guys are like 19 years old. I'm like, oh, fuck. Even pro football, I'm like, gosh, I'm too old to play professional football.
You're too old to play pro football, Trace. You're already washed out.
Washed out.
Isn't that crazy?
I heard the other day that the average lifespan for a NFL football player is 57 years old.
Lifespan, yeah, I think you're right.
That's substantial right there.
It's a tough game.
That is, and they don't even play that. Like
they only play a few years.
Yeah,
I mean, sure, you got plenty of guys who will play, 8, 10 years, but most guys 3 to 5, I would think.
Did you see that Cam Scooby-Doo guy hitting that guy in the end zone? After he scored, he just that guy. I love it.
I started watching him last year in college. And like they made the playoffs, Arizona State, and they never do anything, Arizona State. But he was all scatterboo, and so I started watching him. Then they played Texas in like a playoff game and beat him, and it was all scatterboo. And he had this ridiculous game. Like he made this one like 40-yard catch with one hand, and the guy ripped his helmet off as he's going to the ground. And he just like And it's like, that guy's exciting. That guy's fun, and everybody loves him. The whole everybody's marking out to scatterboo.
It's a big deal. I heard it again. His mom.
It's because he's white.
I don't know. He might be a fucking lunatic a little bit.
He says he's a lunatic.
Like, I think his mom said he used to just go smash against telephone poles. I've heard that multiple times now.
That's odd.
That that he'd borrow his older brother's football pads and just smash in it.
I don't know how long he could last in the NFL doing that. You know, that's just looking for contact and just every time. And that's why he's so good is he gives it every play. He's just a maniac.
Yeah.
And everybody else is making millions of dollars too, but they're not maniacs. They're just trying really, really hard. He's just like every play.
Well, you're not allowed to lead with your helmet as a defensive person, right? And I don't think anybody ever thought as an offensive person to lead with your helmet.
But does anybody like a player like that other than the coaches? Because wouldn't the people, it's like playing adult soccer. You're out there going, listen, we all are trying to keep our, career going here.
But
we're not all trying to get.
He's not doing anything illegal.
Right, but you said he's giving his all, like trying to. Yeah, is he trying to hurt people?
No, he's just, if you're in his way, he's going to try to annihilate you, but not like injure you.
Gosh, but I've always wondered kind of what you're saying, like in the NFL, like it seems like you try harder in college to get to the NFL, but once you get there, like can't we all take it down a notch? We're all getting paid fucking millions and millions of dollars.
We're trying not to get hurt too bad.
Is it a dick move to be like what he's doing and just go 100%? You're like,
he's hated. He's hated.
I'm not trying to go 100%. I'm trying to, make my 8-year career in the NFL last without hurting or getting too fucked up. Mm-hmm. And you're just out there ripping it.
I don't know. I think there's a pretty big desire to win by a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of guys are giving a.
You saw Aaron Rodgers get tackled by his own player, right?
Yeah, I did.
He got pissed as fuck. I don't know how I feel about that.
Why did he do that?
After a touchdown, the offensive lineman comes up and congratulates him, but kind of just tackles him to the ground. And you can see Aaron Rodgers gets up.
He
and
gets pissed as fuck.
What the fuck are you doing? And it's like, I always thought, if I was on a football team, I'd be going, hey, look, after I score, can we do some high fives? I don't want a bunch of guys smashing into me with their helmets or dogpiling me. I don't want to be under some 300-pound guys.
I'm older than you guys. I can't take it as much.
Yeah, but he said he tweeted, he texted him or something and said, I love you, buddy, and you're always the first guy I go to after a touchdown, but don't ever do that again.
Yeah,
I'm old. He said that. He said, I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah, getting tackled.
41 years old, right? 41.
Yeah, that's impressive when you can you consider most those guys are in their mid-20s.
Well, they're kickers and quarterbacks are the only ones, right? 35 is like the max at any other position.
32.
Yeah. I'm saying
it's a young man's game. Yeah, unless you have to be an unbelievable player to play like 10 to 15 years. You got to be just a superstar.
They make more money than I thought. Some like a safety I looked up makes between like 10 and 20 million a year.
Yeah, they make a shit ton of money.
I didn't think they made it. So if you do 8 years at 10 mil, it's $80 million. I think as long as you weren't just a fucking fool with your money, I think you're good.
I think a lot of players blow it. A lot of players, especially what do you do if you didn't grow up with any money and not a lot of guidance, and then somebody gives you $15 million. I
think you blow it all.
You go buy houses and cars, and then you get your boys and put your boys on salary so you can hang out with your boys, and then your money's gone in 3 years, and you're.
Gosh, I feel rich just talking about it.
butt hurts. My butt hurts. Weird.
Why?
When I fell off the truck. It just won't
wow.
get. It won't get,
What?
It won't get better.
I didn't hear nothing about that. It fell off what?
Didn't I?
That was you talked
told
about
you
it. That was a while
when I was
back.
emptying the garbage.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I
you
jumped
did.
off and caught my leg, and
a while ago.
I
Yeah.
heard something pop, and it won't get better.
Oh, I thought it got better.
I thought it did, and then it got worse. And I'm not doing nothing. It's just, takes a long time to heal.
I think I'm full blown better.
Nah, you.
Yeah, and I saw you limping a little bit, but
It's not. You got to take it easy. You can't overdo it, because if you do something like that, you're almost better, and then it comes back.
you have to wait like a week after you feel better to start doing stuff. That's why I told you not to walk around at that fall festival or something.
I'm surprised that didn't set you back.
I can't believe
I did.
really
I
surprised.
didn't do that much walking at that. I went home.
Did you get a little scooter.
No, but I went home. Like they went out there. I went out there with them, and there was the parade, and I just all the rules about parking. I just pulled my truck right up to where Lauren and
Like
her
I do.
parents were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like,
I do what my mom did.
Rules, schmools, bro. Like I've been. Parking.
I would have to drive when we'd go places because if I'd tell him to, I'd be like, "Go over there." He'd be like, "No, I'm not going over there." You want to drive? I'm like, "Yes."
I pull over sometimes. Say, "You drive. Here we go. Get us where we need to be." And she'd boss hog her way wherever she wanted to go.
But yesterday was the first day that I haven't parked in a handicap spot. That's not something wrong. My leg's fucked up. I deserve a handicap spot, right?
For a couple of days.
When I was on crutches,
I got no problem with that.
I have no problem with it.
I don't need to go to the doctor to get a fucking sticker.
Well, if somebody called the only way if I don't think cops
You're gonna
drive
give a
around
guy
in parking
in
lots.
fucking in crutches walking out to his car a fucking ticket for parking in a handicap spot. I needed that spot. Yeah. That is what the handicap spot is for, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm for all for that. You don't have to go to the doctor if you're temporarily disabled.
I was parking.
You're not getting a ticket unless somebody calls you in anyway, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think the cops are cruising parking lots like you said looking for.
That's private property, right? They don't go give tickets on parking lots unless someone calls.
No.
Yeah. What?
Because they can tow your car.
They can. It says it right there, $250 fine. But that ain't. When's the last time you saw a cop?
Yeah.
Writing a ticket for somebody in a handicap parking space. Plus, there's usually never anybody in there. There's usually plenty of them.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're taking it away from anybody.
Not at Walmart. They're all taken.
Of course
it used to be.
They're all
empty.
They're
Now
all
they're
morbidly
all
obese, babe.
Full all the time.
They're riding scooters in there. Everybody's riding scooters. I hurt my leg one time, and we were going to some kind of thing at Busch Gardens or something, and I was in a scooter.
Yeah, I remember.
I hated that. I feel like an idiot. I hated it.
Do you guys have the at the Walmart? Do they have the reserved parking for cops?
Yep, couple spots, just maybe 2.
Do you ever maybe leave your cart in that spot?
No.
I always put my cart. I don't know. I always put my cart.
No, I don't. I don't park there either. I do park in the...
To serve and protect, Trace.
They ain't serving protecting shit, bro. Fuck that. I'm trying to make money.
Don would be proud of me. I was out delivering yesterday, and I had to go to the bathroom. There was no places around, but I had to go... I had to go through the Publix parking lot anyway to get to Festive Groves because I didn't want to go make the U-turn.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm in Publix. I got to pee. But the parking lot's just jam-packed, and it always is in Publix. And then right up front, I see pickup only. And I was like, oh. Well, Donna says she just parks in the pickup only.
It's the only place
and
I park.
everybody can fuck off.
Yeah, I take it as I am picking up stuff.
I am. Every time I pull in there, I go, I'm here to pick some shit up.
Well, I was there to relieve my bladder, so I parked in the pickup only. Said F you. And then I used my pedestrian privilege when I walked out. Everybody else does. I walk right now.
God.
But actually, I ran across. I always do that when I'm going in a crosswalk.
Pick up the pace.
I pick up the pace always. Like,
a lot of people walk in front of me they
sure.
just walk and look at their phone and stroll, and I'm like, fuck you.
That's the worst. The stroll or the diagonal stroll. Hey man, I'm gonna go across the longest way possible before I get out of your way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like F you and your pedestrian privilege and your e-bike privilege. The cars weigh a lot. And you may be morally right and you had the right of way, but you're dead.
Yeah.
It's the stupidest argument ever.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's ever won.
Teach people to look both ways. That's how society is so dumb now. Nobody's teaching their kids to look both ways.
I don't know if they say that to anybody anymore. Look
I don't
both
think they
ways. Don't walk in front of or behind a moving car. They don't say that anymore.
I don't see a lot of kids in public. I don't know what the fucking deal is. I just don't seem to. It's weird.
A lot of what? Kids?
Kids in public, mainly at the grocery store. I guess grocery store is like a non-kid thing that people do. I don't ever see kids at the grocery store.
Yeah, there's not that many.
Used to, I
It's
think.
usually people, I don't know, on their way home from work maybe, or on their...
Guess so.
While their kids are at school, maybe they wait until their kids go to school to go. Man, some handicapped guy came in Walmart when I was leaving yesterday. Scared me. I thought the place was getting robbed or something. Because the lady brought her handicapped kid in, and he was walking. He had something, where he's like walking like this kind of thing. And
Donald Trump over there.
but I mean, he was like yelling really loud.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I don't know if they used to keep those kids at home. I don't know if I'd take my kid out that was yelling like that. I mean, he came through the door and he was like,
"Gotta eat, though."
Doing that kind of stuff, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" And everybody looked,
You
and
can't beat that out of him, you don't think?
What?
Shut up.
Shush. I mean, you could not beat it out of him, but you could possibly tell him shush. But people don't tell their regular kids shush, so they probably are
They
the
never
same
even
type,
thought to tell.
Yeah, they're
Tell 'em to
probably
shut
the
the
same
fuck
type
up.
of person that won't say,
fuck
stop
up.
yelling. You got to stop yelling when we go in the store. They could be just like, hey, he's handicapped. He can do whatever the fuck he wants all throughout the store. That's how people think now, They're just like they let their regular kids. I mean, I don't know if they can tell them not to scream, but...
There is a possibility, that if you're a single mom and you got to go to the grocery store, you've got nobody to watch him, and you just got to bite the bullet and take him.
Yeah. What
No,
did they
you got to do what that
before?
one lady did and push him into a lake. I feel I want to be a jury member on that. She's scot-free in my book, bro. This kid's like 17, 18, and you just got to you're what, 40 years old, and you got fucking 40 years left to deal with this shit.
Deal with that.
Guy, it's not something that was supposed to happen in life. They're supposed to get eaten by lions because they're art out, man, and you gotta wipe somebody's ass for 70 years. Fuck that. Throw that kid in a little pond.
Can you imagine having to clean up an adult poop? Oh, every day, several times. Oh no.
I think that's what happened with the there was a woman in this area, and she's charged with murder, and it was on the news, and they're like, we're not telling you what with her son, murdering her son, and we're like, what's going on? They wouldn't tell the details. So then the details came out the next day. Said, did they ever come out how she killed him?
Didn't say how.
It was her 6-year-old son, and he was developmentally challenged, and I think. Sometimes dealing with if somebody's severely developmentally challenged, some people snap. She said she called the cops and said I snapped.
Yeah, she was a teacher too.
Called the cops and said I snapped. It's just like it's because it consumes your life. Consumes your life.
Yeah. I mean, I get it if you have to take them into the grocery store and if you have nobody to watch your kid or whatever. But I'm just saying, you didn't used to see it. So what did they do with them before?
It's just not something people are supposed to deal with. You know,
I would
mean,
think after a couple times.
I sound, harsh or whatever I'm saying, crazy, some might say, but I think you're not meant to take care of a kid for your entire life.
Yeah.
You're supposed to get over that. And once my kids weren't pooping in diapers, it was such an
100% better, right?
So much better. Oh, now they're 7 and 8 and they can wipe their butts. I don't have to wipe butts no more. Like it's,
yeah.
But that's I mean, you see these people. They just dedicate their lives to taking care of that person, and it's a noble thing. But it looks like that's a really tough life.
Yeah.
And you can't really do a lot. You could that's just your life.
Yep. And what if you don't live where there's tigers and lions and tigers and
well,
bears?
that's what happened in this world. We eliminated the tigers and now it's just humans.
I think
there's no survival of the fittest anymore.
It used to be like they would just die because they didn't get the medical care they needed, right? And now we just keep, vegetables alive, right? Because they got
definitely yes more.
They used to let them die more, I think, is what I'm saying. Well, not let them die, but we didn't maybe have the medical.
I don't think you can carry the vegetable away when the bear runs out of the woods. You just run for it, and the vegetable gets eaten.
Well, I'm saying now where we don't, you wouldn't get eaten by a tiger. Or a bear here.
I think for the hundreds of thousands of years people have been around, it's only maybe 300 years that if you are so art out that you can't survive on your own, that you
survive.
I think people gave up on that shit 100 years ago.
Natural. We have defeated natural selection in every single way.
Absolutely.
You can have a mentally handicapped IQ and still have children.
I don't
think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
How long has it been since we've completely got rid of natural selection?
Long time.
At least 100 years.
Oh, at least.
So I'm thinking
Several
whatever
hundred
point
years.
we got rid of that would be the de-evolution of the humankind. I would think we've been going downhill since then. I mean, that's how everything works, and that's how you get the best of the best. That's why things that survive are the toughest of the toughest. Mm-hmm. And there's just none of that now.
The smartest, the fastest, the most muscular.
Yeah. Now it's just everybody gets a fucking
free pass.
And fucking cheeseburgers, and you can just be fucking useless and fat and just be you can get so useless and fat and cheeseburgered out that they'll come with a crane now and just fucking pull you out of your fucking house. Just like, what do you do for a living? I eat cheeseburgers, and I'm sick. Oh, get the crane. Get the crane to carry me out of my.
I mean, a pack of hyenas would set on him in the wild and eat right up through his asshole into his intestines.
Gosh,
and he would eat him up alive as he screamed.
Just like they do animals.
He would never get to 600 pounds. Bring back natural selection.
Gosh, I mean, you just, you got to be
survival of the fittest,
able-bodied. And I think humans being smarter than most animals, I think you can have a society where when people get older, you can kind of take care of them a little bit to where, you max out at 40. Max out at 40 and you die. But humans have been able to, take care of that. And I think that's about the max it should go, is taking care of older people. And then you start shitting yourself and somebody take you out back and
let the lions get you.
Once again, I mean, we're making light of the situation. We're being outrageous. But in a perfect society, these people, you've got somebody who's severely developmentally challenged or mentally challenged, but the government gives you a break once a day, and a government worker comes and takes care of your child for 6 hours a day, every day, while you get to live your life, because we got plenty of money.
Well, they
because
do
they're
do
not
that.
stealing it.
They do that with the school system. There's a lot of people that are getting babysat by the schools, by the taxpayers every day, not once a week, every day.
It's true.
You know, I'm
And
trying to take
it's
lessons
very disrupting.
from the progressive guy, not be my parents. But I don't know who to talk to, and I don't think there really is a person to talk to at schools anymore. Who's stealing the money? Like, who do you get in touch with to talk about who's taking all the money from the school? I mean, it's like millions and millions of dollars that we pay that somebody's stealing. And the teachers have to pay for like fucking their own paper and ink and shit you hear about. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? The teachers, we don't even hold teachers to like, maybe that should be a highly paid job because you're raising the next generation of human beings to walk on this planet. Like, maybe that should be
It should be, and it should be difficult to be a teacher. You should have to prove that you are a good teacher, because if you've ever had a bad teacher,
they can really fuck up your.
You don't learn anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're terrible. It's a gift to be a good teacher. You can't just be a good teacher. You can't be interesting. You can't be engaging. You can't communicate. It's a gift. It's not something you can learn. You can be smartest guy in the world and not freaking teach. Mm-hmm. So you're right. Our education system should be better. They should pay them a lot more. And when you come home, your kids should, be telling you all the wonderful things they learned from these great, creative, brilliant teachers. But no, anybody and his brother can become a teacher and make, your $40,000 a year and go to school and do his job. They don't have a passion for teaching.
There's plenty of shitty teachers.
Listen to this, Trace.
Hey, wait, we need to take a break. It's 10 after 9.
Okay, all right.
Let me hear about it.
The Pasco County school budget is $2.3 billion a year.
Oh, nice.
You know how much, and the teachers are buying their own paper clips. Is it? I mean, and people can't. Nobody.
I imagine it's top heavy like everything.
And then they're passing the money on to their cronies, and all that money's so wasted. It's a $53 million increase from last year.
Snookman and Gizmo both say their wives are teachers and they spend hundreds of dollars on their class. Gizmo says the amount my wife spends and I spend on her class is insane. Luckily, she has good parents in the class that help buy supplies, which they shouldn't have to do.
No, they shouldn't have to.
How much did you say?
$2.3 billion
for Pasco.
And Pasco's not that's not Hillsborough.
It's like
County.
7 schools in Pasco.
No,
imagine how much the Hillsborough County budget is that has Tampa in it.
Yeah, and they're all a bunch of criminals.
They always show these school boards and these city
all they do
councils
is fight
and county commissioners, and you look at them and you think these are
other.
A bunch of morons.
Yeah, they're all a bunch of morons.
How are they in charge of the county? Just a bunch of yahoos that got elected or knew somebody or paid some money.
Yeah.
All right, I can't do that because nobody can see it, so I got to figure out something to do here. All right, we'll be right back with more ClusterF.
Once, there was a solitary creature whose society had turned its back on, cast him away, not knowing that one day, one dark day, he would return. He was a lone wolf. He was the lone wolf. He was the lone wolf. Lone wolf. Crossing the plains in cold winter snow, no one will have you nowhere to go. Up on the ridge you stare at the sky, just you and your shadow to hear your lone cry. Where do you run to? Where do you run to? Where girlfriend's weed and it's time to burn. It's all okay now that you're high. You're tripping balls, you think you can fly. Where do you run to? Where do you run to? Where do you run to now? He was a lone wolf. He was a lone wolf. He was a lone wolf. Lone wolf. You cross the tracks and take a dump in the moonlit snow. You cross the tracks and take a big dump in the moonlit snow. You cross the tracks and take a big dump in the moonlit snow. You cross the tracks and take a big dump in the moonlit snow. Sometimes you creep back and look at the town. Silently moving, you don't make a sound. Off in the distance, a cry in the night. A stranger, a young girl, the flash of a knife. You race to help, yes, the stranger you face. The lone wolf is too strong, the man runs away. You kneel by the girl, brush the hair from her face. She isn't breathing, the wolf was too late. Where do you run to? Where do you run to? Where do you run to now? You shout to the heavens, her blood on your hands. The townspeople come, they cry, kill the wolf man. Dragged to the cliff and thrown down to your grave. Killed for the young girl that you tried to save. He was crossing the plains in cold winter snow. He was no one will have you nowhere to go. He was up on the ridge, you stare at the sky. Just you and your shadow to hear your lone cry. You cross the tracks and take a dump in the moonlit snow. You cross the tracks and take a big dump in the moonlit snow. You cross the tracks and take a big dump in the moonlit snow. You cross the tracks and take a big dump in the moonlit snow. All alone, the lone wolf cries. The lone wolf cries.
It's time.
Ned Show, who's this?
I'm Greg from Lexington, Kentucky. I just called the show the other morning. Dude. I started the Facebook page.
Lexington, Kentucky. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
see,
man.
I said the salary was $0 fucking.
Hey, I've got like 85 likes on my page, man. I'm headed in the right direction. You know?
It's a grassroots campaign, sir.
Did I just call your house or what?
Now I'm getting creeped out.
Why's that?
Well, are you stalking me, sir?
Man, I'm in Lexington, Kentucky. How can I stalk you? You're somewhere in Florida.
This is very suspicious.
You-
You're a complete psychopath, sir. Listen to that deranged laugh.
I've got a legitimate question.
I would prefer to die with a bullet to the head, sir, because I know you're coming to kill me.
No, not at all. Huge fan.
You're going to gut me like a deer.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm just messing with you, dude.
Yeah, I know, dude. Come
So
on,
what?
man. But
Now,
I got a question for you.
now lay it on me. I'm aching to hear this question.
You're just chomping at the bit, ain't you?
I really am.
I'm like valving you off right now. You see that?
Oh, God.
I said I was valving you off.
I know. That's why I pretended to climax, and you just ruined the joke.
Here's the question. I hear you on the radio,
Yeah.
and I hear you talking to people on the radio.
Yes.
I mean, how come I can't call you and talk to you on the radio?
You see what happens, sir? I like to use a lot of profanity in my conversations with people.
Yeah.
So I like to record my phone calls and play them back.
So does that mean you're recording me right now?
I'm going to record you and twist this call around to make you look even worse than you do now. I'm just gonna
Fantastic.
I'm just gonna take that laugh of yours, sir, and I'm gonna put it on a button bar here, and that's gonna be my laugh track for my show, man. That's a great laugh, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That beat the hell out of any of that fake Bob and Tom laughing that I have to be tortured with.
How many packs a day do you smoke?
I smoke about a pack a day, man.
You got that smoker's laugh, but that's okay, man.
I mean, I feel like you're my dad and you're preaching to me, and I'm like afraid to tell you how much I smoke. That was kind of weird.
Look, dude, I don't care how much you smoke. I mean, I can tell you're a hardcore smoker. You would be smoking through a trach hole.
No.
You would force your wife to blow cigarette smoke up your ass like Stevie Nicks. That's a laugh of a man who knows he's been busted.
You know what? Red-handed, too. You know what? This is like the best 5 minutes of my day so far. This is fantastic.
Now, what was your name again? I know you're from Lexington, Kentucky, but I keep...
Greg.
Greg, I'd like to sit here and chit-chat with you all day, but I actually am at work. And while I've enjoyed this call, I do not have extended periods of time to just kick back and shoot the shit with my friend from Kentucky.
10-4. I understand that, man. I appreciate you letting me mark out.
Thanks, Greg. See ya.
All right, later, man.
Ned Show, what's up?
What's up, Ned?
What's up, dude?
Not much. I want to talk about your Meemaw.
Why do you want to talk about my Meemaw, sir?
Your Meemaw was a dirty little girl, wasn't she?
Why are you...
Your pawpaw was going to give her the dirty, rusty trombone, and you stopped him, didn't you?
Sir, not to be too graphic, but a rusty trombone is when you're standing behind somebody and tugging their asshole, and with your other hand you're reaching around front and you're jerking them off in a trombone-type motion fashion, back and forth. I mean, it's not easy. You got to get in a real rhythm, and you got to get the tongue and the hand and the back and forth. So unless my Meemaw had a large penis, I don't think that's possible, sir. Why are you trying to say that?
Because I want to make you cry today, Ned.
You think you could make me cry? You think you're a tough guy?
Your Meemaw was a dirty whore.
You think you can bring up my Meemaw's death?
Your Meemaw was a dirty whore, Pawpaw.
You shut up.
You stopped your Pawpaw from giving her a dirty, rusty trombone. Your Meemaw was a dirty little whore, and you know it.
I do know it, sir. She used to go out in the fields and put strawberries in her cooter so the Mexicans would have to dig deep. Oh, they dig deep, sir.
What are you going to do, Ned? You going to cry? I want you to cry, Ned. Come on, Ned. Cry.
Sir?
You're a Meemaw.
This is actually starting to get me aroused.
Oh, well, you kind of got me, too.
Welcome back to ClusterF. Ned, you're here tomorrow morning, 7:45. Bar show tomorrow night. Brand new episode of The Hang up on all podcast platforms, Twitch videos, also ClusterF Show YouTube channel. And the OT, the only place you can get the extra hour of The Hang, OT. ClusterFshow.com. ClusterFshow.com.
I haven't seen anybody dressed in the costume that me and Lauren are going in. I think it's a great original. I can't. I don't let me say any more. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't hold it in.
And get it out of your daughters.
I ain't telling them either.
I haven't told them.
Nope.
I can't think of nothing. I don't know why. I just can't think of nothing.
There's not too much going on.
It's just
There's
so
the Charlie Kirk shot in the neck is about it.
There's so much going on. But it's just not
To
interesting.
where everybody
cool
would know
stuff.
about it. Yeah,
Remember, I mean, back in the day, get off my lawn radio or streaming. Back in the day, there was like characters in Saturday Night Live that everybody knew. Trace, like nobody gives a shit about Saturday Night Live. You could go if you went at some, nobody would know who you were. Everybody knew who like the Wild and Crazy Guys were. So I went as that. There were movies. There was characters like Pee Wee Herman. There was, Arnold Schwarzenegger's imitatable people. Nowadays, it's like who are you gonna go to? Name a modern celebrity that's
Do you think it's
fun to go as a costume?
It's a better thing or a worse thing that now, back in the day, watching, these late night shows, everybody's watching it. And everybody has kind of, you're all kind of the same because everybody watches the same shit. Now nobody watches the same. Everybody, it's so spread out. What you're, the most watched thing is Joe Rogan. But if I were to do a costume involving the Joe Rogan experience, nobody would get it. There'd be two people that are like, "Oh yeah, I get it," and then nobody would.
I think I don't like it. I think everything's diluted, like you said. Back in the day, there was three channels. So if there was a show like Dallas, and the main character got killed in the last episode, and it was a nationwide event. Who shot JR? That's never going to happen. You people won't know what you're talking about. Did you see the last episode of so and so? They're like, I don't watch it. What's it on? Paramount. Yeah. No, So I think we lose a little bit of cohesion in society when we don't share the same things like that we used to. We're just inundated with just too much crap. And then you scroll through your Netflix and you're just like, nap.
Gosh, I mean, there's nothing I can't watch on my TV, which is starting to scare me a little bit. I'm worried Lauren might be paying $1,000 a month for every subscription there is out there.
God, I bet those add up. I bet they do. There's a service, like an app you can get to tell you how many apps you got.
I almost want to get that. But I don't think I've. Yeah, well, you don't have any experience probably with this. I doubt you've ever put your credit card in or debit card number into a phone app of any sort or whatever.
I've never done that, and I never will. And if I've ever done it, I've done. Donna, can I put the credit card number in here? I don't want it to ever be on me that I did something stupid, so I always clear it through her first.
Yeah, I don't think I've done it. They have the free, try it for a month for free, and you got to put your information in, and then you got to remember to cancel it after a fucking month.
It's a pain in the ass.
And I never do that. I think
you never cancel.
I've never
do the free trial.
There might be a couple $1.99 a year subscriptions I'm paying for. Maybe Fish Brains. It's a fishing app. I might have that.
Yeah. I mean, within reason.
It's $1.99 a year.
It's helping you catch fish.
No.
Okay, here's our latest 3i Atlas update trace. This is Harvard professor. What's his fucking name?
The Asian guy?
I can't remember his name. No, he said. Well, we'll just listen to what he says. This guy's a Harvard professor.
It will pass closest to the sun on October 29th, 2025. I got a text message the other day from someone who said that he is trading options on the volatility of the market with an expiration date of October 29th in order to make money. And I immediately thought that I don't know if there will be meaning to money if this object turns out to be technological after October 29th. If you want to take a vacation, take it before that date.
Hold on, pause it.
Who knows what?
That's about it.
You are about the fake alien invasion.
Yeah.
But if they were going to do that, wouldn't they be hyping it up a little bit more, don't you think, on the normal news and shit? If they were planning a fake alien invasion. I'm thinking, gosh, I mean, it's not out of the possibilities that we are fucking food on a fucking planet and about to be harvested, Like, I don't... I don't think that's outside of the.
I don't even know. You could maybe you think that there's advanced civilizations out there. Maybe space travel is impossible. Maybe nobody's ever found us. Maybe there could be other life on other planets, but they ain't coming here. They ain't traveling light years. Nobody's doing that shit. I don't know. Or there could be a million spaceships around. Go ahead.
How many planets are in our stars are in our galaxy? I think it's like 4 billion.
I mean,
and then
I have no problem believing there is other life. I just don't know if they've come here.
I believe there has to be life out there, but also, it's there's so many weird things going on with our planet that maybe these things just have to align in such a way that we could be the only people out there. But I don't,
I think the odds, it would seem like there'd have to be. Because the universe is so vast, there'd have to be many planets like ours that evolved the same way. I don't know. Many planets that were exactly the same distance from the sun that we are.
Yes, but what is the deal with the sun and the moon being exactly? Is that something that might have to happen for?
Why does the sun? Why?
It just doesn't make any fucking sense. What I mean, the sun is 1,000,000 times bigger than the moon.
Mm-hmm.
The moon is so small. It just seems like a freak accident that they appear the exact same size. I feel like that points to maybe we're being farmed.
But what is that? Why? What does that mean? Why does that mean we're being farmed?
What are the chances of that? The sun and the moon.
So what? The people that are farming us, they made the moon the exact size as a shield. For what reason? What reason?
I don't know if I don't know if I can figure out what the reason is. I'm just saying, like, what are the chances of that? The moon appears the exact same as the sun, and the sun's 1,000,000 times bigger than the moon.
But like, my thumb's exactly the same size as that coffee cup as I look at it, and it blocks out the coffee cup perfectly. So maybe it's just a perspective thing.
I don't think, but if the moon was closer, it would be bigger than the sun. If it was just a little bit closer, it'd be bigger.
Yeah, that's true. Look at a real scientist here. We just figured out that the moon ain't real based on.
In my old apartment, there was this freakish weird thing you did. You could stand in my apartment and you walk closer to the window, and it looked like everything shrunk, and then you walk back and it looked like it got bigger.
Mushrooms.
Or mushrooms. It might have been mushrooms. I don't know.
Different. I believe more that there's different dimensions than there could be all kind of dimensions. Like just look under a microscope and it's a whole different world.
But that's not dimensions.
It is dimensions of size. You can't even see them.
Yeah.
And you can't. We don't really affect them. No matter whatever we do, we're not really affecting these microscopic things, are we?
Not
much.
Not really. That's kind of relates to the theory of relativity.
Yeah.
You're kind of just around what you. I ain't no scientist.
Yeah. We're gonna quit talking about science because we don't really know what we're talking about. Tucker Carlson says he would never buy Bitcoin because he thinks the CIA invented it.
And nobody can explain to me who Satoshi was, the creator of Bitcoin, this mysterious guy who apparently died, but nobody knows who he was. I grew up in D.C. primarily in a government family, so CIA. That's my guess. Can't prove it, but like, you're telling me to invest in something whose founder is like mysterious and has billions of dollars of unused Bitcoin. Like, what is that? And no one can answer the question, including some of the biggest holders of Bitcoin in the world. Do I know personally? They're like, oh, it doesn't matter. It matters to me, right?
Bitcoin's a scam. It's a government scam set up by the CIA, buddy.
Oh, Tucker, old Tucker, man. Like, how do you feel about that dude?
No idea. Cannot get a bearing.
Can't really figure that. He thinks, the UAPs are demons and angels.
Yeah, he's kind of whacked out on some
which
things.
Makes sense a teeny bit, but he says that he knows for a fact
that they're demons.
And demons and angels. And he won't.
How does it make sense at all that they're demons and angels?
Well, they're saying that they've been here for all of time.
Oh, you mean that we thought they were demons and angels? They're not really demons and angels.
Not demons and angels, but that's what they've been here since the beginning of us people.
Yeah.
And there's forces that make you do good and bad. That's kind of his theory.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Seems like a little bit of bullshit.
A bunch of bullshit.
But
I can't figure him out. I mean, he's really good at debating. He's really smart. He says a lot of good things, but sometimes I think, man, is he just like he's a CIA guy?
Maybe.
He's a fucking psyop.
Well, for a person of his, like, what he does, he just, like, some things he still is like, this is for sure. And I'm like, how, with your knowledge and everything, are you sure about anything? And he's always just like, this is it, this is that, this is that. And it's like, you can't be that sure about anything if you think demons and angels are...
He was dead set against 9/11 being any kind of conspiracy. He was like not entertain the notion at all. And now he's kind of like, what's up with that Building 7 shit?
Yeah, I've heard him talk about that, and it's like, that's good, right?
It's good what? That
you would be able to change your mind like that?
I don't know. He's changed. He changed a lot, and he really was calling out government, and like it was, it's more like everything that we say he was saying for a while.
Yeah.
And I think it's like they don't let people say stuff like that, and if they do, they don't care. They're like, okay, this is your Rand Paul. People always be like, Rand Paul's the only guy in Congress who says it like it is. But Rand Paul does nothing.
He's never done anything.
He's never done anything. He never will do anything. But he's there for people like us
to give us hope.
Oh, he knows that it's all a bunch of bullshit. And what is it? What happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. And Rand Paul keeps his gig and spouts whatever he wants to. And they're like, go ahead, Rand. Talk to you blue in the face. If it ain't changing shit.
What do you do nowadays to make a difference? I mean, protesting is teetering on being illegal at this point. The people that went to jail for that, what was it?
January 6th?
I mean, I've seen videos where they're going around getting they're being like an like they're taking these people around where did they break into?
The Capitol.
And they were giving like a fucking tour of the thing, and it doesn't make any sense.
What do they call the guy? The
guy with the
shaman, the something shaman.
The guy with the
buffalo horned hat.
Yeah.
And there's a video of him, and the cops are taking him,
letting him in,
and he's walking around going, "Hey, man, this is really cool," and he went to jail.
For how long?
I can't remember, a year or two.
I know there was a guy that came up to buddies that was on his way to the jail after that. He was doing 2 years, and all he did, he was like, I did fucking nothing, man. I just kind of was there, and they caught me on the footage, and now I'm going to the same prison that Martha Stewart, I believe, went to up by our area.
I don't remember where Martha Stewart went,
but she same prison. He was he was just getting shit faced.
Yeah.
And he was
Turn
like,
himself in.
He was like, I'm about to go turn myself in. I'm getting shit faced.
They probably deal with that a lot at the jail. Everybody that turns himself in is shit faced.
Dude, I was wondering that the other day. Is that is that illegal? If you were turning yourself in and you're like, I'm just gonna fucking pop this and that and just show up fucking wasted, take me in.
What are they gonna do? Put you in jail? Yeah, it's totally illegal. That's the way to do it.
I think the only thing you shouldn't do is LSD in mass quantities and meth. That's the only things I've heard that mess up your brain for life.
Drugs should be legal, and they should be manufactured with high quality standards.
I agree.
That would save a lot of lives.
Well, in California, I think they really made it look bad making the drugs legal and doing it all that way. I think normal people in a normal society where you don't have like too much hardship and you have a good life, I think even if they sell fucking meth at 7-Eleven, you're not going to go do meth at 7-Eleven if you are doing good. But I think a lot of people drug addicts moved out to the Californias because they heard they were giving away fucking free drugs.
And free money.
Free money and free drugs.
I don't know what you do about it. I mean, if you're an addict, I think some people are just going to be addicts, and there's nothing you do. And I think, as we always say, in a society where the government's not stealing all the money, you got addict village. Every city's got the addict village, and they live in their addict village,
shanty town,
and they they get free food. They're addicts. What do you want? You got to support the addicts. They can't starve. You don't want them robbing your house. They get free drugs, and they live in their addict village, and the town is much safer, right?
I don't have a problem giving a little bit of money to these people that can't help themselves. But there's never been a thing about the kids. All these people in these shanty towns, they got to be fucking and having kids. You never hear a word about what happens to the kids that are being, made from all these shanty drug addicts. You never hear a word about it. You never see many kids on the streets with them in their tents or anything. They're fucking, and they're not. And they're obviously not responsible people.
What happens to the babies? Where's the babies?
I mean, you're fennied out doing the phenylene, banging some fucking phenylene girl on the side of the road. Do you think you're very concerned about using protection? Are we not married?
I don't think you're concerned at all.
Fucking.
Where's the babies?
Where are all these babies of fucking shantytown babies?
That's a good question. Was that a dog?
I don't know what that. Yeah, I think so.
I think it was a dog hockering out there.
But where are these? Where are all these kids from all these homeless people?
I think that must be your mom. Right?
I think she's fist fighting the cell phone. I don't.
Or so, is that? Go see if she's. See if she's in need of something. Yellow. Is she there? No. Hey, I'll call her. Is she here? Did you call? Okay, somebody was leaving a message. We thought it was you leaving a message, so we were making sure you're okay.
It sounded frantic.
It sounded like like she was needed something.
It sounded like she was being held up.
Check that message. All right, that got me all discombobulated. because I can't play anything except audio, so it's So my list is not as good as it was gonna be.
Gosh,
I wanted to show you the plate lip people. Did you ever see the plate lip people? The women with the plate lips.
Oh, I've seen those.
It's like I was wondering if everybody knew about them back in the day because on National Geographic and you'd see it. They'd show it all the time. I don't know if they're showing that anymore.
Well, they had it was it sexual? Are they fucking the lips or what's the deal? Because
big ass plate lip, it doesn't look like it would be sexual at all.
Do you think you could sexualize that in a culture to where, I mean, a lot of times when I see that, these girls don't have shirts on. Their tits are hanging out. So do men not even think about tits in that type of situation? And they're like, I don't care about tits. I'm all about that big lip.
Maybe. I've always thought it's like these cultures where the women walk around topless. It's like the breast couldn't possibly be sexualized. It'd be like your nose. You see it every day. How is it titillating to see? You see it all. Every time I see you, I see your breasts. They wouldn't be special at all.
That is true.
There's an old show called Love American Style. It's a little sketch show, and there's this one, it's about this.
Love American Style.
It's a great theme song. And this guy, he's dating this girl, and she always wore gloves. And after a few dates, he's like, let me see your hands. And she would never let him show the hands. And by the couple weeks, he was like obsessed with seeing her hands, just like it would be, like her breasts. It was like that. It became.
I think
they had to see.
I think you could do that. I think you could fool people into thinking wearing gloves all the times and taking gloves off wouldn't be able to show it on TV. Bare hands.
Remember when they could show hands on TV?
Bare hands.
Back in the day, we could show hands on TV. Now, not so much.
I think yes. I think maybe the lip. Maybe it's the lip. It's just they put it in their plate lip, and you get all yeah.
Ooh,
that's a
big old.
And she got a big lip. She stretched her lip bigger than any woman has it in the tribe.
It's gonna tear. It's gonna tear.
I was watching a video of a woman putting it in. Big ass. It's like a saucer, like you put your coffee cup on.
Mm-hmm.
And she's stretching this big old loopy lip thing she's got.
So
it's like that's just so gross. What is wrong with people? How in the world does that become a thing? You know what we need to do is we need to cut our lips open and stick
we need to do that.
Ever increasing sized plates in them so we can stretch them out and eventually have a full size paper plate in your mouth. It's like, what does that even mean?
What about?
Well, is it that outrageous? Considering what we do with like tits and butts, is it that?
Now you got me on that.
Yeah,
one
but
too.
do they have any kind of pain?
Does it hurt doing that?
When they first do it, they just cut
it
you
sucks ass. I guarantee it. The whole situation.
I mean, they just cut you without you having any kind of.
Your lip hurts. That's a painful area.
Yeah, and then they, plus, they put something in there right away, right? Oh, God. You're putting it in and stretching out tearing that makes my legs hurt.
What are you doing? Like
how do you start that?
It's a nail, like a nail. Right here.
Like a like a ear piercing, I guess.
Like a fucking nail through it. And then you slowly
keep
stretching. Just like Spice Boy with the ear deal.
Yeah, just like a gauge.
Does he still have those?
No, I mean, he's probably still got the...
I don't know if they close. Some holes.
I never noticed.
You don't. Yeah, I just thought that. I never noticed.
Maybe they close up. I don't know.
I don't think. I mean,
it seems like they would sag a little. I don't know if they do or not.
My ears are pretty much pierced. Like I can put a earring in my ear.
Still,
yeah,
never closed up.
See, it was supposed to. I think it. A lot of them don't. It's like the hole around is supposed to just heal, and then you always have a hole. Yeah. See, mine never did. That's why I could never really wear I used to wear earrings when I was younger, but mine never sealed around the hole. So I just don't wear earrings because every time I'd have to like push it through. That'd make me nauseous.
Oh, I do get there's like a thin layer of skin when I put an earring in.
Yeah,
but it's
pop
pretty
it.
easy.
Pop through
pop right through it.
Oh, see, it always made me nauseous because I'd have to keep trying to pop it through. It was like, ooh, I'm going to throw up.
Donna, not a big jewelry wearer at all.
I had like the first couple stages of the gauges in my left ear.
The what?
Like thick pieces that went through your ear.
Ugh.
Well, then you thought better of that.
Did they yell at you for wearing earrings at school? Were you allowed to wear?
Yeah.
No.
No, what? You were allowed to wear earrings?
I don't think. I never got told no or nothing.
How about grills?
Surprising.
I never had a grill. You guys can't grasp that I never got my grill.
I feel like
it was a whole altercation with this guy that I traded an amp for, and he was supposed to get me a grill, and he never did. And then years after we graduated, I went to his fucking house, and I was like, I want my amp back if you ain't give me the grill. And his parents got fucking super weird and like were threatening to call the cops. And
what? Well, he was probably drunk.
who?
You.
I don't. Not when I went there. No.
Why would they threaten to call the cops on you? Would you say?
Well, I found out his address through a girl I knew that dated him, and I just showed up at their fucking house asking for. And I guess he was off at college, and his parents were just living. I knocked on his parents' fucking door and was like, "Does Ross have my fucking amp?" And he was like, "Who are you?" I thought he'd know me because I went to school with him and played football on the same team, but never got my grill.
The kid that lived
changed
out
your
here.
life for the better, probably.
Thank God. That's the only thing
Well, you
I
would
ever...
have been downhill from there when you got your grill. It would all been downhill.
It's why I don't fall for fads anymore. I fell for the biggest first one when I was 13. I thought I was a gangster. Thought I was straight up gangster. And I wasn't. And then everybody changed to being country and listening. I was like, I already fell for the rap deal. I ain't switching over to country and then switching over to, what is it, metrosexual. And I know friends that did all of them. Country, rap, metrosexual, back to country, back to maybe even being gay. I don't know.
Are we kind of doing the country thing again? I think country's becoming more mainstream. You'll hear, your Morgan Wallen's all over FLZ.
Yeah.
It's, I guess, but he's about as twangy as you can get. It's like he's super twangy, and that's not country anymore. That's just a hit.
What happened to what's her face being country?
What's your
The one, if you
Taylor Swift?
No. The one married to. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. That girl.
If you like it,
Beyonce.
Beyonce. What happened to her being country?
Yeah,
Was that just
I
a
hope they get
one-time-
worked out for
I think
her.
it
money
was-
maker.
Yeah, it was just a thing, just like the country people thought, right?
Yeah, well, rap and country both they're starting to realize it. That hardcore rap and hardcore country, it's white people trash and black people trash, and they are so similar that they didn't realize it for years and years that real country people are about the same as real black people. They're the exact same deal. It's just like
Are you talking about your wife?
Why?
Doesn't she like country music?
Yeah, I'm not talking. I'm just talking about in general, like the country. So you talk like this,
Yeah.
and then you talk like this. It's the same fucking thing, man. You're just lower class, white and black, but you've just done your separate, deal where you think this is cool and that's cool, and they're gonna realize that they're the exact same people. And I think country, and white trash and black trash are about to collide and make just a...
What's that going to be?
About to unify.
Unify.
I think they are.
In trashness.
Yeah.
Unifying trash.
And the music's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
No good music.
Go shut that TV off manually. I don't think you can shut it off with the remote.
All the TVs are off.
No,
Well, I mean, it's blinking
it's still blinking, so it's.
I think we need to kind of shut it off and then try to turn it back on in a few minutes.
It's hopeless.
How would you do that?
With the button underneath, the same way you did the other day.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it does.
I've done it 100 times.
Well, it had. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, now.
And action. Yeah. It ain't coming back on. We got a new TV, so next.
Makes me mad though, because I sent you a couple videos.
Can't
I know,
let it go.
I prepared my whole show, you know, with a
With
bunch
some
of stuff that I
videos.
can't watch.
I honestly think the past couple shows without the TV has been way better.
I thought we had the TV Thursday. I mean, Tuesday we had the TV.
No, Tuesday was a great show. We didn't have the
It
TV.
was a great show. It's because of my fantastic quiz. That's what it was.
Quiz was good.
The quiz just always leads to interesting conversations. You know, I think it took us like 45 minutes to do that quiz, which is good.
Yeah.
Here's something called this is a conference called Christians United for Israel. Here's Pastor John Hagee talking about Israel.
The Bible proves that the Jewish people are the
Just
most
listen
unique
how he
people on the
talks.
face.
Why
Pause
do they
it right
talk
there.
Like,
You
why do
got
they
us
talk like
furious over here. Both of us. We're about to. I hate the way that guy talks. Don't talk to me like that. Fuck
Well,
you.
Why do they all talk like that?
Fuck you.
You can just tell he's an evangelist.
The
How do
fucking
you say
con
that?
man. A goddamn
Yeah,
con
con
man. Bro, fuck that.
Televangelist.
Got it down. Man.
Oh my god!
I don't want to hear another fucking
What did
word.
they go to televangelist school and teach them how to? Here's how you gotta. I can't even do it. Here's how you gotta talk.
Like this.
The Bible proves that the Jewish people are the most unique people on the face of the earth. They are a chosen people. They are a covenant people.
Hold on. Pause it again. I mean, I've never met a person like these people seem to be making millions and millions of dollars. I've never met a person. Where do you go to like do this? Like I've never met a person that is that crazy. But would they not tell you about it? Do they not speak of it? Do people really go to these things and have this crazy guy talk to them like that?
Yeah.
I don't think the average person is going to that. I think it's a certain type of people that go to these crazy televangelists that maybe.
Well, how it's not. It's a lot of people though.
Yeah,
There is a lot of
it's
people
not in
though.
our circles though.
Yeah.
I think I don't know what kind of person it is.
But is it 1 in a million people?
No.
I've never met one.
Maybe they don't tell you.
I'm thinking they
know.
don't tell you, right?
I'd like to know who's giving this guy money and who's going to see him.
I mean, there's plenty of them.
They are a cherished people. They are the apple of God's eye. The unchallengeable fact of the Bible is that Israel and the Jewish people are unique. Listen, Israel did not choose this uniqueness. God chose it for them. Listen to David's prayer in 1 Chronicles 17:20. It's one of the most powerful words in the scripture.
I'd like to know if this guy ever preached about the Jewish religion before now.
Well, this is the Christians United for Israel conference, and I think this has been going around for a long time. I think it's been going around for.
Well,
I don't know why. I don't know where the money is. Oh, he's probably getting paid by Israel.
Yeah, he's getting. That's
paid
what
by
I was going to
Israel.
say. Maybe he's getting paid by somebody to do that because they need that right now. But don't Christians think that Jewish people are going to hell?
I don't understand.
Because I looked that up before, and it's there was some bullshit
Some
loophole.
kind of bullshit
You know how
loophole?
they always have a loophole, but if you don't believe
That Jesus Christ is the Savior and the Lord and Savior who died for your sins, you
Then
cannot get into heaven.
right.
And that is not what the Jewish faith believes.
They do not believe that Jesus is
Where's
the
that-
Son of God.
So why is there
Evidence.
was
As a
that?
human population, you must, if you're a Jewish person and you think everybody else is inferior to you, where is the proof that you were the chosen people?
It's in the Bible.
Well, the Jewish people, they believe in the Old Testament, right? They just don't believe in the New Testament.
Yes.
They believe that Jesus existed. They just don't, believe that he's the Son of God, which you have to believe that in order to get into heaven.
Are they trying to make us not like Jewish people? Is that what this...
What is
the whole
Gaza? It definitely seems like a concerted effort for the powers that be to get people to not like Israel, and I don't really understand why.
Even though they present it as you must, we all love Israel. They present it that way, yet they know that shoving things down people's throats make
the opposite
some
thing
people,
happen.
Feel the opposite way.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with
Not
that.
all people.
I don't know what's going on with
I
that.
don't really have
They
an
know
opinion
the
or
thinking
anything,
people.
and but it does seem like there might be a little bit of Jewish people coming together and not being about other races, which we're not allowed to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean they're allowed to do what they're doing at Gaza Strip,
Gaza Strip. Yeah.
What?
No, that's just Ballroom Blitz.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. So this I don't think this is, if you're going to be a televangelist kind of guy like this guy who obviously is a con artist. Usually that's not the platform that's going to get you that much of money. People don't really care about Israel. When you're going to church, you care about your own soul. That's why people go to, they're trying to save themselves. They want to live forever. And they don't really care about Israel. So this guy's just getting paid by Israel for this. He's not making any money from your average poor person who gives to
I
the
don't know
church.
if he's not. I mean, look at that devil guy. What was that guy?
The devil guy.
Oh yeah, I can't ever.
He just
remember
looks like a
his
devil.
name.
He's getting millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah, but he's not preaching. He's not preaching this. He's preaching the standard preach.
Yeah,
Give me your money, and God will save you. And I mean, the fact that people give him money just by he's the guy that we had with the laugh. Remember the laugh? Ha ha!
Yeah.
He's a lunatic, and people give him millions upon millions of dollars. Should have been a televangelist. It's got to be the easiest thing in the world. Because you look at all these people, they're not even good. They're not entertaining. And somehow they've managed to con all these people.
I mean, our government was pretty good at conning people into hating hippies. That's one of the things that really fucking messes with my head. People that just want to chill and not bother anybody. Turned into the devil because they don't want war. They don't want to go to war. They say that's what all those like cults, they demonized them to demonize being a hippie so they could keep going to war because the hippies were anti-war.
Charles Manson was a psyop.
He was. I mean, that's a... What's the thing he was involved in?
The murders, the Tate LaBianca murders. She was she was a Hollywood star, and he convinced his followers to go butcher him. It's kind of weird how you can be so convincing that people convince young women to go murder for you.
What was it? MK Ultra? Is that what I'm trying to think of? Where they were giving people LSD and trying to manipulate them, and Charles Manson, I believe, was part of that.
Maybe.
And he was giving these people LSD as well through the government. And it's all types of crazy.
They're probably still they're probably still doing that. Of course they're still doing it, right? If they did it once, they're still doing it. So you also have to look at some of today's events in the light of the government orchestrating them and doing things like that. MK Ultra was probably child's play compared to what they're doing now.
I don't. I think I think they would have came up with something better, but I think they haven't. I think it's just so much easier now that you can manipulate people through social media and online that they just don't. They don't got to drug nobody up or do none of that shit anymore. They just feed you what they, you just find these people that are easily manipulated, and you just feed them what you want. And you just feed them and feed them and feed them until they fucking go crazy and do what you want them to do.
I think you're right. It doesn't. It surprisingly takes little for people to. Right now, there's a percentage on both sides who, wouldn't have a problem with putting the other side in a camp. And right after that comes, they don't have a problem. Like in COVID, they didn't have a problem with you not getting treated if you didn't get the jab, which is basically this close to murder. That they would be fine with the opposite side, that happening to you if you're not on the wrong side. So it's like you said, they got everybody completely duped. We're right in the palm of their hand.
Wouldn't it be equivalent of me walking around with "I hope you die because you got the jab"? Wouldn't that be equivalent to the people that said you're a murderer for not getting it?
It's exactly the same.
I would never wear that T-shirt, but it's the equivalent of it.
See, and I don't. If you got the shot, I don't hope you get. I don't hope you get sick, but they wish the opposite on us.
I know, it's just like I feel so dirty, like even hoping something bad happens to those people, but they were full blown willing to let me die over their false information that I was in the end correct about.
And then laugh, they're like make jokes about it. Yeah, they shouldn't get treated. They should just be left to die.
But that's not 90% of people. 90% of people just didn't know what the fuck was going on, and they had a job, and they said, fucking, you got to get a jab if you want to work here anymore. And you didn't dive into the conspiracies, and you're just like, oh, I guess I got to get a shot if I want to.
I think it could be right. What you're saying is the majority of people don't even know about these things or care, but the media is going to make you think that we are split 50-50 down the middle, and we hate each other. Yeah. When actually, people, you go out, nobody's even talking about this shit.
I mean, except on social media.
I don't see anybody hating. You know who I see? The only people you hear of hating on each other are families. They can't talk to each other. Like
because
some
of them, because of the political stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess. So it's hard to tell how divided we are, because if families aren't speaking to each other, people are losing friends over their shit. Maybe it is more prevalent that people are actually feeling this way. All right, we got to take a break. It's getting late already, 10 o'clock, and we'll be right back with more.
I heard, from that bio studies dude that there was manatees the size of whales in the 1800s, like 20-foot manatees. But they were so easy to catch and delicious that we just fucking slaughtered them all.
Can you
I'm
imagine?
sure we almost did that to regular manatees, and then we got them down to like a couple left, and we were like, all right, we got to chill out. It took us too long to kill them all.
If I was a Seminole Indian, I'd be like, my family naturally would be almost starving because I'm not a good hunter. And then one day I come home and go, I found it in the river.
The easiest thing to ever eat.
They let you kill them. You swim right up to them and you just kill them.
I mean, I think that's why they were an endangered species. Now we're doing other shit to fuck their shit up. But I think at one point we just hunted them because they were, delicious sea cow.
I would think with the blubber they would be delicious, don't you think?
I want to know how you are getting a 20-foot manatee that you just killed out of the water and onto a grill.
Oh, you just pull it up the shore.
How?
Well, I mean, you got.
What do you got that can pull a 20-foot
in the
man?
water? You pull it yourself. It weighs nothing in the water.
I mean, you've ever read
It's floating.
Have you ever heard of
killed
Moby
it.
Dick?
It's not. It's fucking down on the bottom.
Have you ever heard of Moby
floating.
Dick? People been hunting whales since the fucking 1300s or some shit. They go out on a boat and fucking.
I was asking how you were gonna do it, not how they did it.
Back in the day, you get you and 20
I
of
wanna
your
know
friends
how
in a couple
you
boats.
were gonna do it.
I'm not doing it.
It's a tribe, Brand. It's a tribe where the.
All right. So
To be honest,
you
I
and
would,
your dad are in your loincloths.
to be honest, I'd be going
I'm
for
not
the
helping.
babies.
I'm not helping,
I
Brandon.
know.
I'd be baby
the
manatee
babies.
hunting. I'd be
You'd be what?
baby manatee
That's
hunting.
what it. Oh, they taste so much better.
Oh, I probably
See?
do. You
You
know,
don't want that old
Succulent-
blubbery thing.
succulent. Oh,
I mean, and you can kill a baby manatee right in front of its mom, and she can't do shit about
you
it.
laugh at her.
So mean.
I'm just saying, back in the day, if my family
I
needed
know.
food, I'm not gonna go.
I'm thinking you got to be careful when you're killing the baby manatee because those manatees are powerful. Seriously,
They
I
are
mean, they're
powerful.
They're like but I don't know what they can do other than they can knock you down, knock your boat over,
nibble on you.
Yeah. There's nothing they can
Gum
do.
you up.
Flipper you up. There's nothing they can do.
No, it's a sad story now that you mentioned it.
Oh man, they're taking every baby. Oh, it's manatee
Manatee
mating
mating
season.
season. Oh, delicious little baby manatee.
Fire up the pit barbecue. Is there any pictures of like Seminole Indians with manatees on the spit?
Probably.
Yeah, you know there is. I mean, they were. I mean, if you. You
The
show
snout,
up.
the snout
you're-
was a particular delicacy.
You're an Indian and you end up at the Wiki Wachi River back in the day when there's 10 times as many
Yeah.
manatees, and I mean, you just set up camp there, right? You're like, this is a beautiful.
We live here now.
We live here now. Exactly. And oh my God, you just spear little
Kind of
baby
like how Trace
manatees.
would do. That's what Trace would have done back in the day, right?
You think they would have
We
killed
live here now.
the big ones
We live
first
here
and then
now.
realized they needed them for the babies?
Maybe. That's
Either
why they
way,
went extinct.
I mean, it kind
See,
of
I-
works either way. They kill all the babies,
Yeah.
and then they don't, and they're done too. That's
I
what they-
walk up as caveman and there's 20 of them. One's a male. That's the one I killed. So then I got all these females and there's no more breeding. And so now I got to just kill off the females and
Now
then
he's
I
an
die.
expert survivor over here.
And you couldn't even tell me how to get one out of the water. You like, and they would do it. You pull it with a
How is it an expert survivor if you kill the one male?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
That's
that-
the opposite of an expert.
I think
survivor.
that's what you're
Donna.
supposed to do.
Thanks.
That's how you preserve the population is kill the male. Because one male will bang all the women and impregnate them all. That's why you kill the male deer because
Then how do you
Look,
get all the females pregnant?
I'm thinking there were so many freaking manatees
Trace has a plan.
back in the day
Yeah.
that the Indians did not have any effect on the manatees.
Yeah.
It wasn't until until we came and,
And
just
didn't they-
slaughtered them.
I mean, weren't there any man ever in this world that
No.
just that would do sustainable life? Well, we can't kill. We have to do it this way. We have to do it the right way so that we can always have food. Because we're not so fucking stupid.
God.
Or are they all every one
greedy.
of them so stupid?
Just like I said, if there's a Holocaust tomorrow and you had to survive on the land, well, there's a lot of deer in this area. They'd kill
You'd
every
never see
deer the
another
first
one.
day. You'd hear nothing but gunfire for 2 days, and they would slaughter every deer because that's how people are.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 2 traces could get a manatee onto the
Two
grill.
traces.
2 traces could get a manatee.
Is that a
20
Is that
footer.
a porno?
No, have you ever seen them,
Two
Joe?
traces,
And a
one
manatee.
I need 4 traces.
Welcome back to ClusterF. Dead in your head tomorrow morning, 7:45.
We doing a bar show?
Bar show. Might be an old school bar show, just us three.
Maybe.
Those are always good too. It's basically ClusterF after dark. But you can't go wrong with that.
Man, I can't help my friend who just had a kid.
You can't
My
help
number, he's got like 3 or 4 dogs. And my only advice when you first have a kid would be to not have any animals.
Yeah.
That would really, he's got like, I'm like, damn, if you just didn't have 4 dogs, it'd probably be a lot easier.
Yeah, we didn't have all these dogs when we had kids. You know,
We had one.
we just had one.
One
Wi-
dog.
We had Wiley.
One dog's perfect.
One dog, no problem at all.
No
It's so
problem.
much
Lots
different.
of cats, though. We had a lot of cats.
Yeah, cats are so easy though.
Mhm.
Cats ain't a big deal. Dogs.
One dog is pretty easy on us, but would 2 be okay? I don't know. I feel like you wait till the dog gets old and you get a dog right before it dies. You
Yeah.
have 2 dogs
Yeah.
for a little bit of time.
I think we had Poochie, Boomer,
think you want
and
that.
Rooney for a while. 3 dogs, and that wasn't bad at all because they were 3 good dogs. You know,
Yeah,
there's no
they were
problem.
all good dogs.
No
They
problem with
didn't,
those dogs at all.
you know,
have
they
to worry
didn't
about
not
nothing.
like people or animals or nothing.
They didn't chase anything. They didn't run
No.
off.
They were good.
Just good mutts.
Yeah.
3 good mid-sized mutts. Can't go wrong with that.
Gosh, Rosie's a pretty good dog. No problems.
That's good.
I feel like she's a puppy, but I'm thinking she's getting to like 4 or 5 years old now.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. She's, yeah. The girls seem to love her.
Oh, yeah. Not at night, though. They don't like her coming in their room.
Really?
Get the fuck out of here.
Really?
She's not
She keep them up?
snuggling? She's not snuggling?
No, and they don't like the dog in their room.
Huh. So we got the meet and greet coming up. Well, it's about a month. Almost just a month away.
November 22nd, November
Saturday.
22nd, Saturday at
November
Joe
22nd.
Whiskey's.
On Wesley Chapel Boulevard, right
Always-
off the interstate,
Always a good time.
right beside Rice and Beans.
Interesting place.
Yeah. Is that where we want to keep having it, right?
Yeah, I'm
Just
down with
because
that.
it's
perfect.
I mean, there's no
Perfect.
food, which, you know, some people like to eat, you know, when they're drinking. But you can order stuff to go. You can order something, you know, there's a couple places right around
I mean,
there.
a dive bar is the perfect place to do a meet and greet.
It's got that outside area where nobody really bugs you.
Besides their other, what is it, Whiskey Willie's?
Yeah.
There's no dive bars in Wesley Chapel, is there?
No, not really.
It's the only
It's-
one.
It's the perfect dive bar.
Yeah.
It's, you know, and then it's got the patio. So if you want to get away from the loud music for a while,
Yeah.
it's
that's what I
perfect. It's
said.
the perfect place.
Yep. Sit out there and
It's not
Bring your
hang
own
out.
food.
Bring your own food.
not too expensive.
So we'll get some pizza for the at the beginning. We'll get some pizza. That'll be good. Everybody likes that. That always seems to go. So people like to, you got to have something in your stomach after a while, after drinking.
Yeah,
For sure.
probably saves some people having that pizza there.
Yeah, yeah. I always have it at the beginning. I imagine people probably eat right before they come. Having it later would probably be better, but I don't want to.
Nah, it's fine. It's
I'm
fine.
just gonna get it.
Worked fine. Okay.
Yeah.
I got invited to a Halloween party. I guess I do have some friends.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Who invited you?
My friend Cameron.
Yeah. Why don't
Oh,
you?
The Cameron I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to his house with his parents a couple months ago
Yeah.
and just had a fucking blast. Like it was weirdly fun. We did go watch the Lightning game and we're all drinking Guinness. We all had like 6 or 7 Guinness and then went over and played games with his parents. And it was a fucking blast.
Yeah.
I was in that zone, that funny zone you get in when you're just the right amount of drunk and stoned. And I had him just laughing, like almost falling on the floor laughing.
Trace had the floor. He was their entertainment for the evening.
So is that at their house or at Cameron's house?
At their house.
Oh, yeah. They were like, gotta get this Trace guy back.
Cameron's got fucking the biggest garden you ever seen. He's living in like a 2-story nice house with a decent backyard. It's just all fucking fruits and vegetables.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got the green thumb.
Got that green. There's a lot of pumpkins. I was like, what the fuck are you going to do with pumpkins, bro? And he's like, oh, my wife likes Halloween decorating them. So.
Yeah, if we didn't have deer, we could grow some stuff, but...
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, we could. It's just you can't keep the deer away, man.
Let me get that above ground garden. I'll put that in my front yard, and I will use that every day, and I'll grow you some nice vegetables and big green beans.
You got to add about this much dirt to it.
Let's give it to
I know. That's why.
Well, I got that pineapple in it. I need to take that out and just replant it.
What is it, growing through the bottom? There's like 3 inches of soil in that motherfucker.
Poor pineapple.
Poor pineapple.
Starving.
Oh, you can only grow one pineapple a year, right?
Yeah.
It takes years before a pineapple will even grow, though.
Yeah. So you can buy a pineapple at the store for like $10. I feel like they should be $1,500 to $2,000 for how hard it is to grow them. Years and years.
I mean, let's be honest. You don't think Dole has figured out a way for a pineapple plant to have more than one a year?
It's not a real pineapple.
It probably grows in like 3 months now or less. Pineapple's so good. It's so good. Sometimes Don will cut up a bunch of fresh pineapple. I'm like, why are we eating anything other than this? For snacks, because it's so good. Oh, Trace hates it.
I can eat a pineapple. Oh, I went to fucking Poncho's the other day. After we were talking, we were talking about it. Yeah. I had to hit a Poncho. Oh God,
what'd you get?
The hen house, bro.
What's the hen house?
I don't know. It's just like, usually when I get tacos, I get beef, but they're chicken hen house tacos with that poblano sauce. Just
so good.
God, it's so fucking good.
Did you get it to go, or did you go there and eat?
A little 50-50.
No.
What?
There's not a 50-50. You either went there and ate, and
I
then
went
took your
there
stuff
and
home.
I called Lauren before I went, and I was like, "You want anything?" She was like, "I want chips and salsa." And that's it. So we got the 2 hen houses and a taco for Bella, and we got it to go, and we walked out, and then we were like, "Oh, let's sit on this table." It's this bench table near Poncho's and eat it before we head home. That's a 50-50. You said it was impossible.
Yeah.
So good, though.
NHRA says, why doesn't Lauren do the bar show? Well, I don't know. Chase won't ask her. She don't like
hanging out with us.
She don't. I thought she liked hanging out with us, but apparently she doesn't. No Jerry today, I'm assuming, right?
Nope, no Mike and Jerry today.
You gotta help.
Oh, I had so much I held back today because I didn't want to piss off Jerry.
I've asked her. I've mentioned it before, I think, or maybe I just mentioned it to Trace and he won't ask her.
What?
She don't want to do it, right?
I don't want to tell you why or what or anything.
Okay.
Move on.
All right. Whatever.
All right, here's Brett Weinstein going to tell us what's going on. What's just going on with
Brett Weinstein, the genius guy?
Maybe. I don't know who he is. I've seen him, but I don't know who he is.
Thank you, Senator Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we must zoom out if we are to understand the pattern that we are gathered here to explore, because the pattern is larger than federal health agencies and the COVID cartel.
What's his name?
If we do zoom out and ask what
Brett Weinstein.
Okay.
Are they hiding, the answer becomes as obvious as it is disturbing. They are hiding everything. It will be jarring for many to hear a scientist speak with such certainty. It should be jarring. We are trained to present ideas with caution as hypotheses in need of a test. But in this case, I have tested the idea, and I am as certain of it as I am of anything. We are being systematically blinded. It is the only explanation I have encountered that will not only describe the present, but also, in my experience, predicts the future with all but perfect accuracy. The pattern is a simple one. You can see it clearly and test it yourself. Every single institution dedicated to public truth-seeking is under simultaneous attack. They are all in a state of collapse. Every body of experts fails utterly. Individual experts who resist, or worse, in an attempt to return their institutions to sanity, they find themselves coerced into submission. If they won't buckle, they are marginalized or forced out.
There you go.
Those outside of the institutions who either seek truth alone or who build new institutions with a truth-seeking mission face merciless attacks on both their integrity and expertise, often by the very institutions whose mission they refuse to abandon. There is a saying in military circles.
So most people don't, like him, don't come out and say this kind of stuff because they're usually bought and paid for, like he's saying.
Yeah, see, he's an outlier.
Yeah, it's hard for him to get his...
He probably, I mean, you'd probably hear a lot about him in the mainstream.
Yeah.
This is a mistake, twice is a coincidence, 3 times is enemy action. I have no doubt that given an hour, the people on this panel could point to 100 examples of the pattern I have just described, while finding even a handful of exceptions would pose a significant challenge. We are left in a fool's paradise. Our research universities spend huge sums of public money to reach preordained conclusions.
Yes, the whole research university thing is a scam. They're getting the money, and the results are whatever whoever paid for the study wanted.
Yeah.
And so they spend their time working the numbers and doing it to make it look like whatever the desired result is. So that's basically just a complete scam.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that guy? It's Terrence Howard. Yeah. Eric Weinstein was the one who came on and made him look. Remember, he went on. Terrence Howard went on Joe Rogan and had was saying he's like
he's the smartest guy in the world.
Smartest guy in the world, and then Joe Rogan had Brett Weinstein on to disprove all of Terrence Howard's shit, and Terrence Howard took it well. You know, at the end of the show, he's just like, I thought I was special. I guess I'm not.
Wow.
You know, you're talking about Neil deGrasse Tyson with the tide thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I don't believe anything that guy says because he thinks and he proclaims that sports should not be divided by male and female because there's
what?
And yeah. I've heard him
Neil
say
deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Said that. I hate that guy.
So it's like
I don't hate him.
It's such I don't even understand why we're forced to have the argument. If you look at every single world record in sports, the top score, the top time, the top whatever, it's 100% male. There's no female holding a world record in any male sport. None. 0.
Well, if you believe that,
males are physically superior to women, 100%.
That's what you think, then you should think that women don't belong in sports or in any way, shape, or form, right?
No, they can play.
They wouldn't be in sports.
They wouldn't be involved.
Had to compete with just men. We wouldn't be.
Why would there be a woman in any sport?
No,
if it was just.
You mean they'd be just in their own sports, women's sports.
What's how we got to do it? That's how we do it. If you said that they compete together,
I said Neil deGrasse Tyson says they should compete together,
right?
And if they did,
I say no. Yeah.
And if they did, there would be no women's sports in any way, shape, or form, right?
Yeah,
because you can get the top 1,000 male sprinters, and there's not going to be a woman in sight.
No.
Is that them saying that men and women are not different? Is that what they're saying? I mean,
yeah.
We're born different. We have different bodies. We have different anatomy.
Different levels
we
of
have
testosterone
different thinking.
And estrogen.
Women, then don't say women are more nurturing because they have estrogen and stuff like that. Well, is that true or not then? I would think that's very true. Because that's why, they say men aren't as nurturing as women. Men have the other, have testosterone, and they have the different needs and stuff like that.
It's stupid that we have to argue.
So how can you
that.
not
like,
say men and women are different?
You can't.
We
stupid
think
to argue.
different.
I mean, Lauren is the female version of me, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
But if it came down to it, even when I had my knee dislocated and swollen, I could still probably whoop her out.
Easily.
It's just, it doesn't make any sense. That argument's not valid.
It's not. That's why I don't understand how you can be a physicist or whatever he is, an astrophysicist, and make that argument. And not everybody in the world go, what an idiot. He's wrong.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Because he's been bought and paid for it, so.
That's what it seems to be. And I'm still seeing it occasionally. Like, this girl, had to play against a volleyball team with 5 guys on it. And it's like, thought we stopped that shit. We're still doing that shit? Can we get back to some common sense?
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. I bet that's not even his real name.
I bet it's not. Here's
sounds too good.
Well, it's that's a good name. Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's a good name. That's why everybody remembers it. Why do you remember the black physicist name? You don't remember. I don't remember a lot of names. I certainly know Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I'm a Brian Cox fan myself, but.
Professors teach only lessons that are consistent with wisdom students have picked up on TikTok, even when those lessons contradict the foundational principles of their disciplines. Once proud newspapers like the New York Times and Washington Post only report important stories after they have become common knowledge. Morticians must now raise the alarm over patterns missed by medical examiners. The CDC has become an excellent guide to protecting your health, but only for people who realize you should do the opposite of whatever it advises.
Wow.
The courts, the last holdout in this ongoing inversion of reality, are now regularly used as a coercive weapon of elites against those who threaten them. We have literally witnessed the Department of Homeland Security attempt to set up a truth ministry and declare accurate critique of government as a kind of terrorism.
He is a little bit too by the book. Brett Weinstein, he's a little bit too by the book for me, but he does have some brilliant, he's not typical, what do you call it when you're following what everybody's saying? He's different.
I mean, I think everything he's saying right now is pretty true and pretty scary.
Yes.
To my fellow patriots in the West, the pattern is unmistakable. I cannot tell you with any certainty who they are or what they hope to accomplish, but I can tell you that we are being systematically denied the tools of enlightenment and the rights guaranteed in our Constitution. We, those who remain dedicated to the values of the West, must fight this battle courageously, and we must win. For if we do not stem the tide, the result will be a dark age that differs from prior dark ages only in the power and sophistication of the coercive instruments wielded by those who will rule us.
Wah, wah, wah.
That's what it is, man, where Westernism has destroyed the world.
Yep, it sure has.
Neil deGrasse Tyson was accused of sexual misconduct, and he was accused of raping a girl and drugging and raping her while they were graduate students at UT in Austin in 1984. Another lady, a professor at Bucknell University, alleged that he touched her inappropriately in 2009 at a gathering.
He's a nasty.
And another one said he made inappropriate sexual advances at her in 2018.
He's a creepo.
Gosh, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine like drugging and raping a girl. Like I can't even It just seems like it'd be too premeditated to follow through with. You gotta fucking be. What do? You gotta find to get these types of drugs. You gotta go. You don't just stumble upon date rape drugs, do you?
No.
You have to go out and fucking
actively
ask. You have to like ask a drug dealer, "Do you have date rape drugs?" Right?
First, he's got to find it. You're Neil deGrasse Tyson. You got to go find a drug dealer.
You gotta go find a drug dealer. Then do. That's too premeditated.
Well, you have to be, real.
Raper.
A real bad person, a real evil person to want to do that to somebody, and get off on it. Didn't they let Bill Cosby go?
Yeah.
I think so. Neil deGrasse Tyson says he that last one that said that he made inappropriate sexual advances towards her. Says, in what Tyson described as a Native American handshake, he held her hand and looked her in the eye for 10 seconds.
Native American.
Yeah, it's weird.
And then he said when she left, he told her he wanted to hug her, but would rather not in case he wanted more. It's like, okay.
I don't know if staring at a girl for 10 seconds and saying you want more is too big of a deal. If that's all he did, I mean, that's not.
There was a thing last night on the news. Who was that guy that got in trouble? He was a commissioner or something like of a town, like a county commissioner or something. Yeah. And they said that it was like 7 years ago or something like that. It's coming out that he at a thing he
was super drunk at a bar.
Yeah, he was drunk at a bar and he. Oh, it was a waitress, like an 18-year-old waitress. He put his hand around her waist and kissed her on the forehead. That was it.
He's being charged with battery.
Yeah, he's being charged with battery like years later. It's like, what? That's stretching it.
Worthy of maybe being kicked out of the bar that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like
right?
it.
Like
in
that's
the old
creepy
days,
kind of.
He should get a slap across the face from the girl at work.
Yeah, she should.
Yeah, get off me, you creep.
Get off me, you creep.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can grab her by the pussy like our president, you know?
Just kissed her on the forehead.
Not that big of a deal.
Kissed her, something
Which
she
shouldn't
did not
be able
want.
to do,
Right.
know? But, I mean, that...
Like I said, you could get a slap
or kicked out of the bar.
Sure. Hands off the waitress.
Yeah. Don't be kissing them anywhere.
Am I crazy? Is that too... Am I too lenient on the kissing on the forehead?
It just seemed a little much that he's
a little much.
Getting charged with battery. It's like, that's not battery.
Especially this long afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Very weird.
I talked about this a little last night. I think this is a pretty good example of how, you're like, well, prices always go up, and blah, blah, blah. In 1993, tickets to the 100 level for the World Series cost $67.
Damn, that's a lot, right?
No, it's not.
Wait, I thought
the World Series.
Baseball?
Mm-hmm.
I thought baseball was basically free because nobody wants to go watch it.
No.
Is that no? John's invited me to a couple, and he was like, the tickets are like $20.
Yeah, you can probably get it.
But this is the World Series. This is like that's the big deal. You adjust that for inflation, that's $152 today. In 2025, a ticket to the 200 level is $11,000.
What? See, it's just all about rich people.
It's all about greed.
That's
and rich
why
people.
I wouldn't support any sports team buy season tickets to where they lock you out of the bigger events they have. You peons support us all year round with these people that don't come to any of our games, but they want to come to the most important game, and they're the only ones that are going to be able to afford it. You peons that support us all year round get nothing.
It's the Super Bowl. Okay, say you got 70,000 tickets. 60,000 of those tickets should be split between each fan base.
Yeah.
The guys who have season tickets, like you said, who paid.
People that go to the games.
The reason that's where you get all your money. Your season ticket holders.
Yeah.
And that should be it. That's how it should be. But no, none of they give, it's a very small amount. Like they give like 10,000, 5,000 tickets to the season ticket holders, and then Everything else goes to the muckety mucks.
Yeah.
All these muckety mucks. It's like F these people.
And
just
people
you're
won't ever do that. They will never do that. That's the only way you'd change it. And you could change it. The people have the power to change things, but they never will because they're too.
You'd have to give up your season tickets.
It's not rocket science. It's not like you just sell the tickets to people for a reasonable price. I mean, and not sell them all to these, third party situations where they gouge you. It's just.
But they ain't gonna do that. It's all.
Well, that ain't what they do for the Super Bowls and stuff. They just make sure all the rich people can get their tickets.
But every event you want to go to, whether it's a comedy show or a lightning game, when they release the tickets for this price, everybody buys them up.
Yeah.
And then they sell them for double the price, and everybody's packed.
Yeah, that's the Ticketmaster type places.
Well, we did figure out if you go to the lightning game, the watch party, they have that, watch parties. Right before the game starts, they'll be getting rid of the last unsold seats, and you can get them for pretty cheap. Me and Lauren went to a couple of the watch parties, and we were like, oh, we want to go see the game, but it was like $300 something bucks a seat, and we're like, nah. And right before the game started, they lowered them down to like $80 a person, and we got them for $160.
How'd you find that out? Just trying it?
Lowering stuff.
Lauren figured out somehow.
Lowering stuff.
Someone told her.
I don't know. She did it on her phone.
It says here that Bobo tea is good. Shocking health risks.
Bobo tea.
That stupid ass
That's
stuff.
that thing that Trace.
Yeah, I spent all my money on.
That stuff's nasty.
It was gross.
Gross.
Still on top of my fridge.
You've got these nasty little gummy
balls
gross. And nastiness.
She kept dumping the tea in the, she wouldn't drink any of it. She would act like she liked it and make another one. And then they had these things that you put in it that looked way different than the picture. And they were like gross gummy things that were hard and gummy. And they would be going down my drain. I'm like, man, you're going to clog up my drain, my septic system with these things. And I'd have to keep digging them out of the drain. And
I think she just faked it. She had no idea what boba tea was.
I think
it was
so.
the only thing at the grocery store that was $30.
Yeah. She's a con. She'll
And
con you try to con you into getting
I got her the $12 Dubai chocolate the other day.
How was it? Did you try it?
I didn't try it.
Why you try it?
I should have tried it.
Jesus
I
God.
didn't like after I bought it for her, I heard it was a thing. I was like, oh, I should have tried it to see if it was worth the hype or whatever. But I didn't. I just bought it for her because it was a day when my knee was messed up, and I had plans on making her do a lot of go get me this, go get me that. So I was like, all right, I'll buy you the $12 chocolate.
As long as you wait on me all day long.
But you're going to have to wait on me when we get home.
Buttering her up. Yeah, she got that boba tea, and she made it like twice, 2 different times, and she didn't drink it either time.
No.
She just wanted to make it. It's like, and then she never did it again.
Yeah.
I just threw it away. I was like, get this crap.
Bullshit.
Get this
I
crap
don't
out
know,
of here.
It was $30, but it's worth it's worth throwing in the trash.
I'd rather waste it.
Worth throwing
I'd rather
in the
waste it than
trash.
have to drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said they're full of lead too.
Oh. Are you allowed to do that these days?
What, put lead and stuff?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Just fill it full of lead and sell it to kids?
What about the lead weights for fishing?
Don't touch them.
I bite them. I bite them and put them on my pole. The lead weights. They have the.
Now we know, babe.
Yeah.
He's got lead poisoning in his brain.
I think it is lead. It's real lead.
I don't know if. How you're not eating it. So I don't know how big of a deal it is to bite on lead every once in a while when you're fishing.
I never understood the lead in the paint. Like, are you just being around it? They act like people would eat it. It's like, who's eating paint off the walls? I don't understand. I never understood that.
I would see the commercials about lead, the PSAs, and it'd show a kid peeling paint off the wall, and they didn't show him eating it. But
that
they. I saw some video a while ago
paint off a wall and
that was saying
it
was a big scam.
I went to
That's what I feel
There
like.
was some kind of scam.
I went to one of my friend's grandma's houses once, and he had a lead painted chair. And after I got up and ate or whatever, he met me and he was like, "Whatever you do, don't lick your pants after this."
God.
Try hard not to lick your pants.
And I was just like, he was like, because it's my grandma's old chairs and they got lead paint on them. I was like, oh. And then like 2
Try
days
not to
later,
step
I
on
was
your
like,
pants.
why would I be licking my pants?
I just gotta let you know, just in case you are a weirdo that goes home and licks your pants.
I think he was coming on you.
He wanted to lick my pants.
Yeah, he's just throwing it
Don't,
out.
whatever you do, don't let me lick your pants.
He ended up licking them.
I mean, I would. If you really want me to.
Oh.
I'll lick the lead off your pants.
Don't lick my pants.
I think the theory was, which is probably just a conspiracy, was that people, if they painted their house with lead paint, like it used to be have lead in it, then the government can't spy on you because the lead is
the lead keeps it out.
It's a barrier to the waves.
Maybe that's it. They
What do you
needed
think?
everyone to repaint their houses
That's what they're
so
saying.
they could get the
lead out.
The
so
spying
spying
in.
going. What do you think? What do you think of that, Trey?
It's stupid.
That was a long time ago.
Leaded
maybe
gasoline.
maybe
What the
they've
fuck
been-
were you doing that for? I think it was in like it's like 1950s. We started putting lead in gasoline, and it lowered people's IQs in the United States. And they knew it was poison for 20 years, and they didn't stop till 1970.
And that's why we're all so stupid.
They said it physically lowered the IQ of people.
Well,
because
they've
there
been
was
trying
lead.
to do that. They've been trying to lower the IQ.
They're like,
of
good.
people. Yeah.
We'll let this go on for a while then we'll pretend to take care of it.
They have things planned. That's how they have things planned out for each generation of politicians.
They probably never took the lead out of unleaded gas.
Yeah.
But who's testing the gas? Nobody. Okay, so no more boba tea. I was really getting addicted to it. Those little gummy balls. It's just the fad. Like they're opening those dirty soda restaurants places. It's like, really? That seems like just a super fad.
Such a fad.
Here's your super sweet soda, and we're gonna put some cherry juice, syrup in it, and some whatever sprinkles in it, and it's gonna be super sweet. And it's like 150 different flavors of sweetness. It's like, how is that gonna fly? Or maybe it'll be huge if people go to Starbucks and get all that sugary shit all the time.
Not a sweet guy, man.
Yeah,
I got that. I did get that. What was it? Arby's vanilla milk.
Arby's. See, he's always talking about, he's not a sweet guy, but then he usually follows it up. I did the other night eat 17 chocolate chip cookies and a big glass of milk, but normally
I'm getting a little. Maybe I'm getting a little bit sweeter. Yeah.
Or maybe it's just the gummies. It's the gummies talking.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's the gummies,
it's the gummies.
talking.
Gosh, they go. I'm out. I'm fresh out. Gummies,
Good.
man. They just go so quick.
Nah, I think you need to back it off, buddy. You back it off the gummies.
Calm it down.
It depends on if he
4
makes
a
him.
day.
If it makes him drink more, then he needs to get back on the gummies. But
Do you drink less when you're on gummies, or just make you drink more?
Well, I've been pretty good at drinking like 1 day a week, and sometimes 2 days a week.
and sometimes.
And I don't think gummies have anything to do with it.
It's not a gateway drug
Yeah.
to alcohol.
It does nothing to do. I like getting high
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, getting high doesn't make me drink.
No.
I mean, if I'm planning on going out and drinking, I get high. But but if I'm like around the house, I'm writing something. I don't have the desire. I have no desire to go drink an alcoholic beverage.
I keep going like 13 days without drinking. It's like my max I can go, and then
I go all out.
Yeah, then he goes way off the wagon.
I keep doing like 13 days, and then I drink 2, and then go 5. But I'm not trying to not drink. I'm just trying to not drink too much.
And you should be trying to not get gout.
You know how
It just doesn't seem to.
Yeah, that's
drinking
important.
doesn't really seem to. It seems to be. I always thought it was, the drinking. And then I stopped drinking less, and I'm like, it's the snacking of the artificial foods that really gives it to me.
Well,
like, if I sit up and eat a bag of fucking Cheez-Its and then a bag of chips and salsa, like, that gives it the word.
Have you stopped doing that?
No. I
mean,
try.
there's plenty
I'm
of
pretty
There's
good.
plenty of snacks that you could make or have that weren't processed.
Do you
I
eat
think.
any fruit at all?
No, fuck fruit. Lots of vegetables.
You'll eat a pineapple, won't you?
But fruits aren't good for you, and vegetables aren't either, I've heard. So I quit eating vegetables.
How is it not? Like fruit is not genetically modified. Like a natural fruit, you walk out in the native land and pick a pineapple. How is that bad for you?
That's probably not bad for you, I wouldn't think.
Well, you're just saying because of the modern fruit's bad for you.
Maybe the modern fruit that you buy at the store, but if you have an apple tree, that's probably pretty decent.
I would think it was good for you.
Yeah.
What do you say to that, sir?
I don't fucking know, man. I'm living this world just like y'all.
Yeah,
I can't fucking
knows?
decipher what's good or bad for you. They say everything's good for you, everything's bad for you. They said, my whole life I've always been. People say I'm unhealthy because I don't eat in the morning, and then I don't snack all day, or I only have a couple meals. And for a long time, they said you should lightly graze throughout the day was what they said was healthy.
Yeah.
And now they're saying you should fast for most of the day and then have 1 or 2 meals. So what I've been doing my entire life that was completely unhealthy, according to health people, is now what you should do for being healthy. So who the fuck knows?
Who knows? They put every time I hear somebody, I'm like, well, that sounds logical. And then I'm like, or is this guy paid too?
But I mean, you can put your mind to it a little bit. I think I am in the right when it comes to, I don't think you should start off your day with just fucking a big old thing of sugary fucking pancakes. I don't think that's how you should start off your day.
Yeah, but what about some bacon and eggs?
Eggs are supposed to be the most healthy food in the world, and they've been demonized by what people say is healthy. Have they not? The cholesterol. They said don't eat eggs if you got high cholesterol, but I think eating eggs is one of the most healthy things you can do. What you got to say about
you should
that?
eat meat and eggs in the morning. Filthy bastards, steak and eggs every morning.
That's what we have. We have sausage and eggs every morning.
Yeah.
I've been eating chicken. Chicken, and
but like all that fasting crap. If fasting means I'm going to live 5 more years longer, I'm not. I still ain't doing it.
Well, that's just not
fasting.
fasting. You're just saying fasting for days. But they say the intermittent fasting is good too. Which intermittent fasting is just eating, being done eating at like 5 or 6 o'clock at night, and then not snacking all night, going to bed and waking up in the morning and eating at 9, 10 o'clock. That's a.
I've been intermittent fasting my entire life.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever eaten anything before noon.
I would like to have chickens, but we just not right.
No,
we get this
not
new dogs.
Not right
You got
now. Not right now.
If we didn't have anything that went out back, we could probably have them out back, right? You think
I
a
guess
coyote could jump over that fence? They'd probably do it to get
easy.
to get at a chicken, right?
Have you ever seen videos of coyotes climbing fences and
No.
stuff? Yeah, it's surprising. You're like, wow.
Yeah, but you could leave them out during the day, and then coop them up at night. But then you also gotta, make sure they don't get. I hear they get things, like
Diseases?
Worms.
Yeah,
different
we ain't getting chickens.
different things that they can get, and you got to give them this and that.
The chicken's got maggots.
Mine had some.
And that's a learning process, you know?
Yeah.
You learn by bad things happening to your chickens, and then you know for the next time, that kind of thing. Kind of learn as you go. And I don't want to have a bunch of dead chickens.
Oh, I can deal with that, I guess, easier than y'all.
Yeah, I just want some eggs, some fresh eggs, and I would like to have fresh chicken, but I can't kill that thing.
I never did.
What?
Just because I didn't, know how to clean a chicken that well.
Yeah, I mean,
was
I watched it on YouTube several times just in case things went bad and you needed to know. It's like, well, you're not going to have internet to be able to watch it then, so you better learn how to do it now. But, if you don't do it, then you'd forget. There's some people that use spinner things to get all the, feathers off, and
It seemed like plucking a chicken would be a real tedious process.
Yeah,
you gotta boil it, like dunk it in boiling water to make them come out easier. And then some of them have this little round barrel thing with a thing in the middle, and it spins it.
Well, you're not gonna have that in the apocalypse, are you?
I've been trying to get Lauren to teach me how to hunt and figure out how to get a license in everything, and I'm realizing more and more that she doesn't know anything about that, and I'm gonna have to do it myself. But I don't know. I don't want to kill a sandhill crane or a turkey just because I don't know if I'd like that.
Yeah,
eating that much. I want
the ribeye in the sky, buddy.
I know. There was a bunch of them in my yard, and they're super illegal to kill, so I didn't kill any. But I was also thinking, there's a lot of Lauren's parents and all these people around our house. I was like, how trashy, would they think I am if I just went out in the pasture and fucking blew this fucking bird's brains out and took it home and ate it?
Probably pretty trashy.
I'm thinking somebody might call the cops on me.
Well, if you kill one of them, you got to kill its mate because they mate for life, and then the other one would just be left sad.
I'll get them both. I mean,
double murder.
Any other animal in the world, that would be, you could never kill two of anything with one shot. I think sandhill crane, you could get to the angle to where one's here, and you're like, oh, all right. Boom! Got them both.
Think so? Or you could just take two shots at execution. The other one's still going to just stand looking at you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lauren says plucking chickens is the absolute worst.
Seems like the absolute worst. I wouldn't think that's that big of a deal to kill a sandhill crane. It's no different than a chicken.
Yeah.
Just a dumb bird.
Not too much meat, and I don't know.
Not too much? It looks like a lot of meat. It's a big-ass bird.
What did we eat? Did we eat ostrich?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I didn't like that much, so I'm thinking maybe a sandhill.
Ostrich is not called the ribeye of the sky, though.
I know, but I'd rather, me and Lauren were talking about it, I want to get me a deer, man, and you get the backstrap. Oh, man. Not here.
That's right. Not here.
I mean,
kill any of my buddies.
First of all, he's not going to get a hunting license.
It's harder than I thought. I mean, I went to Walmart, I did my fishing license, and I bought all the vest and everything, and I went up to the thing and bought it, and I was like, and give me a hunting license while you're at it. And they were like, what the fuck are you talking about? You got to go through course. It's like, I got to go.
Just hand me over that hunting license.
I gotta do a course online and then go to a place and do a physical course. I was like, fuck, man.
I mean, you kind of should have to, right? Going out hunting
easy.
and
I guess
they don't want any
bunch of people out in the woods shooting guns towards each other. I think you need to know a little bit of something.
Need to know a lot. All right.
Just like the boating thing that they make you do now. People kind of need to know that too.
Gosh,
it's different if you
2 years. They just passed that law, and I'm 2 years past the being grandfathered in.
Yeah.
1989. I'm 91.
Ned's Navy says my chicken doesn't even lay eggs. Had her for over a year. And I didn't know that was possible, so now I just have a pet chicken. That's weird, right?
He's got a rooster.
He's a rooster.
Because they should lay eggs.
That's a rooster for sure.
You need to ask at the feed store about that or something.
All right, we are done for the day.
The
Go
one
ahead.
last story,
What?
real quick. Bella last night cut up you know how I made those potatoes the other day?
They were quite delicious.
Pretty good.
I ate the leftovers.
They were good. But you know how long those took for me to cook. And
Yeah.
Bella sat there for an hour over the stove making them. And she wanted to put eggs in them. And we were like, we don't have any eggs. We're out of eggs. You know, we need to go to the store and get some. And she found one in the fridge. And she fucking cracked it open. Rotten egg.
Oh,
After
man.
fucking 30 minutes of cooking these potatoes. Fucking ruined the whole thing. We had to take it outside and fucking throw
Where
it.
did she find a...
It was just in like where the eggs cartons go in our fridge, but there was just one single egg that been sitting there.
That must have been there a long time.
You guys don't need a lot of eggs.
No, we do. But it just it was a rogue egg.
Rogue egg.
Yeah.
Oh, we had to throw all
That
of it
ain't
away.
that ain't her fault.
No.
All right, we're done for the day. See you tomorrow morning.
She gets so sassy, that girl. She wanted me to drive today when I pulled into school. It was like, I don't think they were letting people out yet of the cars, get out of the cars yet. And I wasn't very far back. You know, we were kind of early. And she's like, well, Mommy just pulls up and lets me out there. And I don't trust her anymore. Because I catch her in lies all the time. And I'm like, you know, it's one thing when if I get you here like a little earlier when Harper has to go at 9:15 because there's nobody standing out there yet or anything. So I don't mind. I'll pull up and let them out, you know, to walk across the road, the parking lot thing. But, you know, this time it was like there was a cop standing over there already and everything. And I was like, I'm not going and just letting you out to, you know, walk up there yourself because I don't want to get yelled at by this cop over there, and the guy that directs the traffic isn't standing there yet, you know. So she's like, well, Mommy does lets me out over there, and I was like, I don't know. I said, you know what? I said,
yeah, because when Lauren takes them, they're always late as fuck.
Well, she says, well, Mommy gets here early and lets me out early. She said, and because I want to go in and see my friend before. I said, but there's no, I'm not going to get yelled at for letting you out to walk across the thing by yourself. Well, you know, most people do that. They all do that. And I'm like, no, they walk their little kids. This is the time they walk the little kids in, the parents that have to walk their kids in, you know, for like the pre-K or whatever, they have to park and walk their kids in.
Okay.
Because nobody's there to like walk their little kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm not gonna. I said they're just now starting to let people get out now. I said it'll only be a few minutes. I said you got 20 minutes left, and she just wouldn't even talk to me. She got so mad at me for not pulling over there and letting her out. Well, Mommy lets me do it, and she's just being sassy to me. And then she gets out of the car. You know, I started trying to ask her a few questions. You know, oh, what's going on at the fall festival? I don't know. She's just like that. I don't know. Because she's like, Mommy's going to take me to the fall festival. She said that before she got mad at me. And then when I let her out, I was like, love you. She's like, love you. Got out of the car. It's like, she was so mad at me for not going over and letting her out.
She's a little firecracker. All right. We're out of here. Done for the day. See you tomorrow morning. Ned in your head. 7:45.
All right.
Yippee
See
yay.
ya.
Bar Show Friday. That's
Bar
tomorrow
Show,
too.
Bar Show.
That's tomorrow
that
too.
is tomorrow.
Oh, time flies.
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.